That's why we did that Snoop Dogg discography breakdown, because for years people say different things about his albums, and I'm like, hold up, Snoop got more than one great album, so let's talk about it. That was a good album too. Paid the Cost was dope. Even the stuff he's doing now, like his recent stuff. I want to thank you album. Thought that was good. From the streets to the sweets, that was good. You know, it's like one or two albums I didn't care for, but he has a solid discography. You know, you got to blame that on the artist too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Nas for Illmatic, but Nas don't celebrate It Was Written. He doesn't celebrate I Am. He doesn't celebrate Stillmatic, Godson. Why does Nas have like public events to celebrate Illmatic and that's it? You got to blame that on the artist as well. So that could be Snoop Dogg's fault as well, because they celebrate Doggy Style. He doesn't celebrate his other albums. You know, you got Casino on DVD. That's what's up. Great movie. You know, they did the same thing with Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was always known for Thriller. What, what about his stuff when he went solo before Thriller? What about the Bad album, Dangerous, History? Nobody mentions those albums. You got to blame that on the culture too. That's what they celebrate. So when you see images and people discuss one album, that's what people are gonna run with. Then they're not gonna even mention the other stuff. Which is it? That's exactly why I don't care to talk about those albums no more, because everybody knows those albums already. That I don't know what more I could say about Thriller or Illmatic or Reasonable Doubt. It's been done already. I'd rather talk about the shit that nobody's talking about. Exactly. Doctor Name. Exactly. Yeah. Muddy Waters was great. I love it. There's a Dark Side. I like some songs, but they don't talk about it. Redman's other music, and he had other great good albums. I'd rather talk about those. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think you do an injustice to the artist, and you kind of like devalue that artist to just like one album when they have so much other great work. Nas. I don't look at Nas like he's a one album wonder, or Snoop Dogg, or you know what I'm saying, or Redman. You know, if people just talked about Purple Rain and that's it, that would be a shame, because Prince had so much great music. And still a lot of stuff that's hasn't even come out yet. Got to be able to talk about the other work that these artists did besides just that one album. Even the latter Wu-Tang albums, and like Iron Flag wasn't bad. It wasn't great either, but I like some songs on Iron Flag. Eight Diagrams, I like that album. Nobody talks about those albums. You know, Controversy, great album. Sign of the Times, Diamonds and Pearls, the Love Symbol album, the Parade album, the Batman soundtrack. This man had many classics besides Purple Rain. Strictly for My Niggas was a solid album. That's definitely you know, a lot of people feel like it's a classic. It's definitely a great album to me. Again, but that's an album that, you know, his first two, even Tupacalypse Now, you don't even hear nobody talk about that one. So I don't know. I think that's all with marketing and everything. And but all of his albums from when he passed away were like up until he passed away were great. So Smooth the Hustle is dope. Blase Blah, he was good. Everybody talks about Machiavelli. We already know that's a great album. Favorite hip hop album this year? I have more than one. Tenor Talk 4, God Don't Make Mistakes, the Black Star album, Shane Noah album, Mussolini and Ninth Wonder. I got like eight or nine right now. It's more than one. Favorite Phyllis Simon? That's more Reg. I'm not a fan of Phyllis Simon like that. I didn't have a favorite of hers. You gotta ask Reg that. Real Live was great. Great album they did.
All right, bad.
Yeah.
What y'all talking about?
Shit.
This has been a long day. Favorite hip hop
Teflon was
album?
good. We didn't do the Teflon review yet. That's planned.
What review?
Teflon. Remember we supposed
Rick,
to do that like 2 years ago?
Rick Ross?
Teflon. No, Teflon, the dude that's down with MOP.
Oh yeah, that's coming. That's coming. I'm trying to get like at least one more MOP album before I start coverage on them. Jesus Christ, everyone's on my ass today. Favorite Phyllis Hyman song? Um, Living All Alone, I guess. Girl, you're gonna fucking get it. Relax. Jesus, I hate motherfucking people. Talking about I didn't get it yet. Girl, that's because I didn't send it yet. Shit.
Ain't give for the dick yet? What?
No, it's an email. I have to
Oh,
send it.
about to say, Reg, what you talk about all here?
LOL.
Reflection Tunnel is great.
I actually like the album cover.
You like it?
Yeah,
I
from
think I want to hear the
Kendrick.
album. I don't care about the cover. I want to hear the actual album because album covers are relevant nowadays anyway. So
Uh,
I want to actually hear the album and hear how it sounds after 5 years he's been away. I mean, he could have put out a blank album cover for all I care.
I'm definitely gonna do a my unpopular music opinions video later on and shit.
I know you will.
Huh?
I said I know you will. It's
Sam's
not out
asking
yet.
if you said what?
I like Dionne Warwick. No, not really.
Oh wow. I'm
She
not
alright. I just she's not one of my favorites. So
understandable.
I like who I like people, and I don't like everybody.
I fuck with
Yeah.
Dion, but mostly her shit from like the 70s to maybe early 80s.
The track listing ain't out yet. Nothing is out yet.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. The track listing now, but fuck
Well,
you.
it's a surprise. That's what he's doing. He's dropping a surprise for us. I mean, I hope it's good. That's all I care about.
As long as that shit drops at midnight, that's all I'm worried
Yeah,
about.
yeah. I'm not worried about the track listing and all that. And
Hope you don't pull a Kanye and drop that shit like 6 in the morning or some bullshit.
oh no, this is Kendrick we talking about. He's not doing that. Kanye is notoriously known for mixing the damn album the night before it come out and having different versions. Remember that shit when Pablo dropped? He had like different versions of that album.
And the all were trash.
God, I like Pablo, but I like the bottom half of Pablo because that couple of those songs in the beginning I ain't care for. The middle to bottom half of it. When you get to like songs like Wolves and no more what's that 30 hours and for FML, those songs I like them shits.
Girl, what the flying fuck?
Is that who I think it is?
Who?
Who I think it is?
Who?
You know who it is? Is that who I think it is? Is that her?
You talking about Aisha?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's
I'm
somebody
talking to
else.
her like that. Talking to her like, yo, why you bother me, yo?
And even if she did text me, I wouldn't mind if it was from her, low key.
Favorite Evelyn Champagne song? Evelyn Champagne King? Love Come Down.
I was just about to say that.
I think I have
Yeah.
that on vinyl. I have that on vinyl.
If you make my life. I loved when Tragedy sampled that shit too.
Hmm.
Hate people sometimes. Q said, "Yeah, I have women texting me on my phone too. Do you really?
Right? Sure you do.
Do you? It's like whenever somebody
Are they
talking
are
about.
they are they are they telling you to listen to other things besides Tupac? I hope they are.
It's funny when niggas talking about how they have a girl text and then another nigga talking about, yeah, I got women problems all the
Yeah.
time and shit. Like, do you
Yeah.
really? Like,
Sure you do.
do you really like? And that's not something I brag about. I got women problems and shit. That's something you keep to yourself. Send me a. Girl, I'm just gonna try to send it to a different user email. Shit, you doing too much. Shit. God, I hate people, man.
TRU or Master P Ice Cream Man?
That's a good question, Cruz. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with the ice cream. That was probably like the first No Limit album I really liked and shit.
Sam, you should be texting Q and put him on to some other artists besides Pac. That'd be nice.
Underground Kendrick or mainstream? Nope, I'm not answering that question
What
because
is that? What does that mean? You mean before the aftermath contract or after? Is that what you mean, Ronnie?
yeah, it's either that album or The Ghetto is Trying to Kill Me as my favorite Master P album.
I'm not a
It's
fan
a
of Master P. So.
it's a shame 99 Ways to Die is not on Spotify streaming and shit.
Master P's a legend for starting from the bottom and going forward with his label and getting Snoop away from Death Row. But I'm not a fan of his music. Never been.
And that's fine because he's in the quiet taste.
I like Snoop and I like C Murder and some of the mystical shit on. That's about it. They don't care for nobody else on No Limit.
I'm gonna start about like fucking 10 more minutes and shit.
What? You listen to Master P? You did? An artist that's not named Tupac? Wow. I'm surprised. Hold on. I'll be back in a minute.
You said what?
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
That's cool. I'm literally just trying to get my shit together. I'm gonna start season 3 of this New York Undercover tonight. Tonight, I celebrate my love for you. Do to the midnight star, it's gonna come shining through. Girl, you said okay. You know what? I'm sick and tired of this shit. So I can't stand motherfuckers. God damn it. Better vocalist, Roberta Flack or Phyllis Hyman? Phyllis. I used to drink Gatorade, but not anymore. You said rate the first 436 Mafia albums. Honestly, it's gonna be like number one, Mystic Styles, number two, The End, number three, When the Smoke Clears, and number four, World Domination. I didn't like what it was doing to my body. Yeah, I heard Sci-Hi and Joy the Badass were dropping this summer. I heard about that shit. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yep. Mm. Nee boy, what's good, yo?
Thoughts on Rodriguez' Dirty Harriet? And that was a solid album.
That was dope. That was a dope album. I like what I dig anyway. She's underrated. Definitely.
Let's done about 3 more minutes and shit.
Ja Rule 336 or the Dynasty?
Dynasty, nigga.
Mm. Mm.
Dynasty, nigga. What kind of
I
question?
like 336. I think I think that album is overrated. I think that was a
336?
yes, because I've heard people say that it was his best album. I don't think it was his best album. It was good,
Honestly,
but
that's my favorite album from Ja. To
that's
be
your
real
favorite
with
one.
you. Yeah.
But is it his best one though?
I'm gonna have to go with Vidi Vidi Vici for that one. But at the same time, too, I feel like 336
Mm.
was the most balanced album.
That was a dope album. My favorite is Very Very Vici and Last Temptation and Pain with Love.
See, you can have
And
Pain.
I think his most underrated album is Blood in My Eye. That was a dope album. Okay, that played out like a mixtape
Yeah, Blood in My Eye
that
was
Def
dope.
Jam didn't promote. You know what I'm saying? But he had some joints in there, and the fact that he didn't back down from 50, I'm like, yo, this is dope because when 50 was going at Fat Joe and he was going at Ti and the Locks and them, they I felt like they was afraid of him.
When was 50 going at Ti?
He called Ti out on the second G-Unit album on Terminate on Sight.
Oh, word. Oh, I never
Yeah,
knew
yeah. That remember Ti called him out to do a versus and he didn't want to do it.
that. Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't know they had beef all the way back and shit. That's what I'm saying.
yeah. He called him out.
Let me ask a few more people. What are your thoughts on Piece of a Man? You talking about AZ? Um, honestly, that might be my favorite AZ album. I'm gonna be real with you. I
Something in
love
the
Do or Die,
Jungle.
but Piece of a Man to me, it had like a lot of better songs and shit.
Mm, hot take. Hot take. Interesting.
If I only wish Hey AZ was on that album, but
Hey AZ, right? Fire,
that fit
fire.
the album. But Mariah Carey already had that sample.
Uh-huh.
They were
Damn you,
on,
Mariah.
they were on the same label too. I think AZ was on Columbia too, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
was he?
Hold on, let me check. Let me double check. Hold on.
Nah, he was on one of them like lesser known labels though.
Let me double check. Give
If
me
he was,
one.
it was for a brief minute though.
New Tribe. My
New
fault.
Tribe, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
they folded.
We already talked about sitting on Chrome Sam.
Y'all late.
Let's just start this shit because I gotta do rehearse for this gig Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing this lovely Thursday night? It's your boy Reg in the building. We got my homeboy Trout with me,
What up?
and today we are going to talk about Ariana Grande's latest album, Positions.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually the deluxe edition we're going to talk about today, which
Yes, the better
thank God that
version.
thank God that you took notes on the deluxe edition because I forgot
The
to tell you.
the better version because the standard one was crap. They're not like that.
You said you didn't like the standard version?
Nah, and this might be the only time where I'm like, yo, the standard edition was crap compared to the deluxe one.
Oh wow, I never heard him say
I
that.
never heard, yeah, because we never did a review on an album where the deluxe edition was like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah, man. And mind you, we never did an Ariana Grande review, so
right.
all right. Yep. Just a pop review. Well, some people might call this having a pop album, some people might call this R&B album, but
Pop, it's pop.
yeah, it's pop. It's
Yeah,
fucking pop. This came out in 2020. October 30th to be exact, during the fucking pandemic.
right.
Came out with 3 singles, Positions, 34 plus 35, and Point of View. It was produced by London on the Track, Mr. Franks, Murder Beats, Nami, Oliver Freed, Peter Lee Johnson, Scott Storch, Shay Taylor, Shintaro Yasunda, The Rascals, Tommy Brown, Tommy Parker, Travis Dowse, and Zavi. God, these new albums always have like 8,000 producers and shit. Jesus
Crazy, yo.
Christ.
And the shit sound the
Anyway,
same.
you said what?
It should be sounding the same.
Exactly.
Same
It all
production.
most of the shit sound the same and shit. Like,
Yeah.
well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But guest appearances include Doja Cat, The Weeknd, Ty Dolla Sign, and Megan Thee Stallion. All right, so Ariana Grande. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys know me. I'm not like the biggest pop fan when it comes to like a lot of pop in this day and age, but Ariana's kind of like an exception because for one, I think she can sing
Yeah.
compared to other people and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And two, I mean, she puts in work compared to other acts and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
how'd you get into Ariana Grande?
I got into Ariana with her first album, the Yours Truly album, and that was like 2013. And she did like her first song with Mac. I was a huge Mac Miller fan. Rest in peace to Mac Miller. And he had that was like her first hit, The Way with Mac Miller, and that blew up. And she's always been a great singer. Every album she got better. Her second album, the My Everything album, the Dangerous Woman album. So I actually got Sweetener. I actually got the Sweetener album. Y'all can see that. It's like upside down. I don't know why she had the album cover upside down, but I felt like we should have did an review on this because this one to me was better than this album we're about to talk about. But she's always been like a great singer for pop music, and to me, that's really the only artist I'll listen to when it comes to like pop right now. Cause like I don't like a lot of the other singers like BB Rexha and Selena Gomez. I don't care for them, but Ariana to me has like the best voice out of all of them. So, um, she's like I think she's like 28 now, and she came a long way from being like I had younger cousins that was actually watching her as an actress on was it Victorious or something like that?
Yeah, Victoria, Sam and
Yes,
Cat, whatever that
right.
crap.
That was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I had like younger cousins that like they were watching those shows when she was on, years ago, and when she was an actress or whatever, and then she left Victorious and became a huge pop artist, and I only know her for like her music though. I never watched those shows, but she's a great singer. Like I've heard people compare it to like Mariah Carey and people like that. She does have a strong voice, and you know she's been consistent. You know what I'm saying? I'll give her that. She's been consistent. She's a hard worker, and yeah, that's basically how I got into music. So it's like when it comes to pop music now, I'm checking for her more than anybody else. So
Yeah, I feel you on that. Um, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't even have an exact story how I got into Ariana Grande
uh-huh.
and stuff like that. She's just one of those girls I just keep hearing her fucking name and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But however, my friend is a huge Ariana Grande fan and shit like that. You know, which like I said, I like her,
Mm,
but I'm not like a diehard fan and shit too. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Honestly, I kind of hear more about her personal life than her music some days.
Yeah. Big
And,
Sean, Mac Miller, stuff like that.
yeah, and the molester Pete Davidson. But anyway,
Mhm.
that's pretty much how I hear about her. So I heard one of her album. I can't remember which album. It might have been either
Mhm.
this one or the one you just mentioned, shit like that. My friend was playing
Oh,
it for me.
Sweetener.
I think I
The
heard
Sweet.
one of her albums in the past.
Mhm.
Thank you next. It was Thank You Next. That was the one I heard.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was good.
yeah. That was a good album. I'm not gonna hold you and shit
That
like
was
that. You
good.
know what I'm saying? Like that, and she's I can listen to her over Taylor Swift,
Oh
Katy
God,
Perry.
not a fan of Taylor Swift like that.
Yeah, that the fucking girl who always talks about her ex boyfriends and shit
Hmm.
like that. Adele. I can't listen to all that
I love
bullshit.
Adele though. I don't know if Ariana's touching Adele. I think Adele is better. She has
Hey,
a more like grown voice.
different strokes for different folks. That's what I say. I feel like I said, it's most of that shit's a gimmick to me and shit. Like I'm not gonna hold you. To me, like I like talent. I don't like anytime
Mhm.
you go through relationship issues. That's when we hear an album from you and shit. You know, like none of these motherfuckers are touching Rihanna and shit. That's all I gotta say.
Uh-oh.
Well. I mean, I gotta say it. Like at this point, Rihanna done retired at this point, so I've accepted Rihanna retiring and shit. I don't
I
give a
love
fuck.
I love it. I think Adele's a better singer than her though.
Yeah, Adele's a better singer than Rihanna. Like I said, Adele can sing, but she's not
Yeah.
all that. That's the thing. Like, like for example, I think that whenever she wants to, Selena
Mhm.
Gomez can sing. I mean, Celine Dion can sing, but I just don't like
Celine
her
Dion.
music and shit.
Right.
I feel
I
like her,
agree.
I
I
feel like
agree.
her career died when the Titanic went down low key. I
Would,
mean,
would you say would you say that Selena would you say that Celine Dion is like the how I'm trying to put this, like would you say Celine Dion is like the best female Caucasian singer since Barbara
absolutely,
Streisand?
absolutely not,
Okay.
absolutely
But
not.
who's the best one to you?
You know, she said since Barbara Streisand,
Yeah. Her,
shit,
I saw a platform where
like fully white.
oh, you know what it was? It was Hot 97. Hot 97 does this.
Oh,
They have this segment. Listen. They have this segment now called White-ish Wednesday. I kid you not. And what they do is they play songs from white artists from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and they play country music from different country artists, right?
right.
And depending on what artist is up there, they it's a game that they have to guess who's singing that particular song. So Ebro
Okay.
they had Jack Harlow on there last might have been like Monday or something, and they're like he's playing a guessing game or whatever, and Ebro says he plays the way we were from Barbra Streisand, and he tells Jack Harlow that Barbra Streisand to him is like the best Caucasian female singer all time. And then I think Laura Stiles said that Celine Dion was like right up there with
Okay, let me think about this because
her.
Streisand came out in like the '60s
Right,
and shit like that, right? Okay,
right,
Celine Dion came out maybe late '80s, '90s.
yeah,
Okay, let me think about this. You have Dusty Springfield.
uh-huh,
People forget about Dusty.
right,
You got motherfucking Tina Marie.
Yes,
I
definitely.
mean,
I forgot about
you
that.
talking about fully Caucasian,
Yes, full white.
full white. I
Yes,
might get some
females,
flack.
not John B. John B is a guy. We're talking about females, bro.
I might get some flack for this, but I gotta
Mm.
go with my girl Sheena Easton.
Sheena Easton. Ooh, okay.
Like, and honestly, I kind of would put those things as Celine Dion. Like I said, I'm not a big fan, but Celine Dion does not excite me with her voice. Um,
Right.
hell, hell, if you want to talk Caucasian, my girl Liza Minnelli and shit like that. You know, the daughter of Judy Garland. Let's
Mm.
talk that shit.
Nancy
I mean,
Sinatra.
Nancy. Okay, I haven't really listened to Nancy like that, but I'll give you that.
We're
But
not
yeah,
doing. It's not we're not doing this topic right now. I'm just saying.
there's no
I was
niggas,
asking
no
Reg,
niggas.
what? Who do you think? Who you think is the best Caucasian female singer ever?
Yeah, because I honestly, no one's really touching Barbara. But at the same time, Dusty Springfield. If I have to pick a close, it might be Dusty because
Nice.
Dusty to me was one of the first Blue Eyed Soul singers and
Hmm.
shit like that. If there was no Dusty, we want to have Amy Winehouse and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Right.
speaking out my ass now, but hey, no, I'm being for real because it's crazy because no one talks about Dusty Springfield. It's like they always talk about "Son of a Preacher Man," and
Hmm.
honestly, I'm tired of that song, "Son of a Preacher Man." Hear that
Yeah.
shit everywhere. This is "Son of a Preacher Man." Okay, we get it, we
What
get it.
wasn't that sample too?
My point exactly.
Right.
My point exactly. Like that shit been sampled so many fucking times in hip hop, R&B, and they
Hmm.
always sample that
Hmm.
part. They always sample that fucking part.
Facts.
But yeah, man. I mean, that's what I have to say. But to me, like Tina Marie and Dusty Springfield, those are my top girls and shit. I know somebody's gonna say, "What about Madonna?" Madonna can't sing for shit like that. I feel
Madonna
like
was,
she got better over like
but
The Vita era.
I feel like Madonna was a great singer, but she doesn't get credit for being a great singer. Like when you hear like ballads like "Live to Tell" and "Take a Bow," like that's some of her best ballads.
Yeah, yeah. Like once she grew up in the mid '90s, I feel like
Yes.
vocally that was her best era. From
Yes.
erotica to, I would
Yeah.
even say Ray of Light, maybe.
Hmm. I agree. I agree.
Everything like that early cover she did of Marvin, not Marvin, Roy's Voices, Love, because she did two covers of Roy's Voices, Love Don't Live Here Anymore. The first cover was trash.
Right.
It was, oh my god.
So she did it
But
over.
you said what? You said what?
She did it over.
Yeah, like
Is
years
that why she
later,
did
like
it over?
yeah, the second version was much more better. And
Right.
I think she also worked with Massive Attack because she also did the cover of Marvin Gaye's "I Want You" and shit too. But
Right.
honestly, I like that version mostly from Massive Attack. On some real shit.
Right.
But yeah, man, yeah, man, shit. That's Aretha Franklin cover. That's my see. You see, Aretha Franklin. She always
Right.
covers something. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. But anyway, let's talk about who Ariana Grande is and shit.
Hmm.
Ariana Grande, you know, she's a singer born in Boca Raton, Florida and shit like that. You know, she's a daughter of Joan Grande. She's like a Brooklyn-born CEO of Holes Mechanical Communications, and Edward Batua. He's like a graphic firm owner of the same city and shit. And you know, Ariana Grande loved to like perform in plays. She did her
Hmm.
first musical in Annie. She also did musicals like The Beauty and the Beast and whatnot too. So, but when she turned to teenager, she wanted to pursue a music career while still concentrating on theater. And all of her years, she's always want to do like an R&B album and stuff like
Hmm.
that too. So even like when she was little, she always want to do like a full R&B album, like you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Pink is another good vocalist.
Yes.
People,
Underrated. And I love Pink from the second album, Misunderstood, to now. Cause I didn't like the first album because they tried to make her R&B,
yeah, I
and
didn't
she's
like the
not that.
first album too.
Yeah, like LAV tried to make her R&B, and she's not that.
I agree.
Yeah, yeah. I love Pink. Pink is definitely underrated.
Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. But anyway.
It's all good.
All right. So yeah. So next thing you know, when she turned 13, I think fast forward to 2009, she was cast in the Nick show Victorious, which I'm not gonna hold you. This is around the time I kind of stopped watching Nickelodeon on a regular and shit like that too. So I don't know fucking shit diddly about this fucking show. All I know is Ariana Grande got her start there, and I think it was a Dan Schneider show. So that's all I know and shit. And we all know about Dan Schneider.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to get into his old hobbies. That's all I'm going to say.
Hold up, Dan Snyder from the Redskins owner.
You said what?
Dan Snyder, the Redskins owner.
No, no, Dan, the creator of all those Nick shows, head
Oh,
of the class.
oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. We're not going to get into his hobbies. But
And you know what's ironic? Both Dan Snyders are in trouble. So
both who?
both Dan Snyders are in trouble.
What are the other Dan Schneider do?
The Redskins owner, he is in trouble for sexual harassment at the workplace.
What is up with these Schneiders and sexual harassment?
Hey man, it's an epidemic, man. You know,
Like,
yeah.
like a nigga just look at some pussy like, oh, I can't help myself.
Yeah.
It's just Jesus Christ.
The NFL needs to get rid of him though.
Shit, they won't. They'll probably wait till years later. They wait till like a documentary is made or some
exactly.
shit.
Then they'll throw him out.
Yeah. Anyway, shit, I guess I have to burn it like this. Fuck it. So Dan Schneider, not Dan, Ariana Grande, Victorious. That was a show and stuff like that. And while she was on Victorious, that's when she dropped the first single, Put Your Hearts Up, which that was supposed to have been for a teen pop album that she was trying to do, but that ended up getting shelved and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And after like 4 seasons, Victorious ended in 2013 and shit. And then they had a spinoff called Sam and Cat.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that girl from iCarly, Jeanette McCurdy, she was there. That's another Dan Schneider show. And
Ariana had beef with the girl that she was acting with, right? On that show.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
I heard about that. Like they wasn't getting along. Yeah.
Yeah, there was some controversy with that. Yep.
Wow. This bitch.
And I think Jeanette McCarty, she kind of retired from acting and stuff too, you know what I'm saying? Because she pretty much said that, you know, she didn't really like the lifestyle and stuff like that too, you know what I'm saying? So she mostly just does theater work.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like Schneider did something, but that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that because you know the internet likes to take certain shit and rearrange it and shit.
You know, we about that smoke. I love it.
Yeah, of course and shit like that. But you know, there's certain shit like fucking JDLs coming after me and shit like that. There's certain shit I talk about, I would flame, but then there's certain shit I gotta be mindful about what I say because I don't want to start allegations and shit like that too. But that's just my personal belief. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So next she dropped her first album, Yours Truly, which I'm not gonna hold you. I've never heard none of these albums I'm about to mention besides Thank You Later and Positions.
Those are her best albums. Yours Truly.
Really?
Yes. The second album, Dangerous Woman. Sweetness is my favorite because it sounds the most R&B because she had Pharrell doing the production. She had Nicki Minaj in there. She had Missy Elliott. That's her most R&B sounding album compared to the other albums are like more pop. And then sometimes she might have like an R&B track here and there. I know she did stuff with The Weeknd in the past. You know what I'm saying? But Sweetener was dope because it sounded the most R&B from her. This album is all over the place. All 5 albums are not good. That's how I know you don't listen to her.
Wait, you me?
No, I'm talking to Q. I know you don't listen to her. This album might be her worst one.
Really? Wow.
I don't know. There's some songs I like, but the way that you know what I hate? I don't like when these artists drop a deluxe edition for an album because the deluxe edition, depending on how many songs they put on there, it might totally alter the whole album. You know what I'm saying? Like if you put 1 bonus track or 2 bonus tracks, that's cool. If you put like I think she got like 6 or 7 bonus tracks on this deluxe edition, it totally alters the whole album. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, like the standard edition, like they gotta stop doing that. Like if you put out an album, just put the whole damn album out so everybody can get it. Don't put out a deluxe edition for Japan and for Australia, and then meanwhile the US people, we stuck with the standard version that sound like crap. I've never understood that. Like, why do they give the overseas people more bonus tracks and then we stuck with the regular version?
That's why certain albums, like when we talked about the Cream album and shit like that, you know, the
Right,
English, they had the UK have their version, the US have their version and shit like
right.
that. You know, it's just international exposure. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's like this artists that have like different versions of albums. A lot of rock groups do that too. It's like if you want to get like a Foo Fighters album, you got to literally look up like how many, what kind of deluxe editions they got, because they got like so many. You know, if you look at Katy Perry, she's another one that has like all her albums have like deluxe editions with shit.
I don't know why all of a sudden
And
sounds.
and and a lot of them, yeah, but a lot of them, what they do is like they
Oh
release
shit!
they release certain editions for different countries, and they give them like different songs. So you're not getting all the songs. So you have to buy like, maybe if you want one song that's on the Australian edition, you got to get the Australian deluxe. Then you got to get the Japan deluxe because it has like the DVD with it. And I don't like all that.
That's just the world we're living in, my friend.
It's crazy.
Shit, I forgot fucking Atlanta was on and shit like that. Shit, hold on. But yeah, man. So story with this fucking album. So around this time, you know, this pandemic was happening, and it's been reported that, you know, she was recording some new music, and around this time too, you know, she was also going through like a lot of personal things, like, you know, dealing with the death of what's his name, Mac
Mac
Miller.
Miller. Yeah.
Yeah. And then of course moving on with Pete Davidson, but of course they're not together because he's all in the Kardashians asshole at this fucking point. You know what I'm saying? But
Why
that's not.
can't she stay with one person though? Like what is it? Like you date Mac Miller, you break up, he kills himself. You date Big Sean, you break up, he goes off and does, you know. Was he with her before Janae Aiko, or was that after?
Who?
Big Sean.
Um, I want to say that was after, because pretty much when they dropped the 2088 album, I think Ariana was already with Mac Miller.
And on this, I forgot to tell you, on the Sweetener album, she has a skit with Pete Davidson on the album. Like he's
Really?
on, yes, he's on the album. That's when they started dating. So she put her ex man on her own album. So that goes to show you, like she really doesn't care about staying with nobody.
And that's why she kind of got like a lot of flack when Mac
Yeah,
Miller
because
died and shit too.
she's done on her first album. She has 2 songs with 2 of her exes. Mac Miller's on the first single, and Big Sean is also on that first album.
Jesus Christ.
So she
Anyway,
can't seem to stay with nobody.
well, this is not a fucking soap opera. This is a musical review, so I could care
Yeah.
less about whose dick she's sucking at this moment. So yeah, pretty much, you know, this album came out around the pandemic and shit like that. There was a certain vibe on this. It was like when the pandemic was really happening, everybody thought they would have the greatest album of all time and shit like that at one point.
Right.
But like I said before, I think I briefly heard this. I saw it in the stores when I got the MF Doom food. I
Right.
was with my homeboy Jermaine. Shout out to Jermaine and shit like that. He told me give it a shot. Cause like I said, I don't dislike it, but it was just like, you know, I'm gonna
Right.
give it a shot. Cause like I said, it's probably gonna be a good album for
Do
some
you like
bullshit.
it?
Well, I'm gonna wait till the end of the track too, so I can, at the end of the
Okay.
album, so I can give you my full thoughts and shit. You know.
Okay.
Uh, um, this is the album cover right here. If y'all can see it, minus the glare. Just a white. She looks like she's like in a promiscuous kind of vibe and shit like that.
Yeah. She always looks like that.
Yeah, even when she was young.
Yeah.
CDs, man, you gotta love these cases and shit. Right. Let's see if this has the lyrics printed. Oh no, we don't have no
She don't
lyrics
have the
and
lip.
shit.
Oh wow.
No lyrics, just this shit. You know, just her. You know, being trying to be
She didn't,
sexy
she
and
didn't
shit.
put the lyrics in Sweetener either. It's just the production credits.
That's the problem with these new albums today and shit. It's like
Yeah.
sometimes we don't understand what a word they fucking say, and shit
Right.
like that. That's the thing. These older albums, they put the lyrics there because they're dedicated and shit.
Uh-huh.
The fuck am I gonna do with some of this shit right here? I don't even think that she's that
That
cute like that. I don't give a fuck.
come on, man.
She's too fucking skinny for me.
She
But
is way too skinny. She need a couple burgers.
like, fuck a burger, man. She needs a fucking grande meal, like a fucking last name says. Like fucking, she needs a grande meal, like a
A
Taco
grande
Bell,
meal.
some fucking Chipotle or something.
Right. She needs to eat that for like a month. You know
Oh
what I
shit! Let
mean?
me stop. Let me stop. All right, so the deluxe edition got 19 tracks.
Yeah.
Let's get this shit over with.
You disagree on
Track
what? What you talking about? You
what?
disagree? You talking about you disagree? You disagree on what? She
No,
bony as fuck.
are you like a biggest fan of some shit?
She,
Like
she is bony as fuck, bro. Like don't try to act like she got ass and tits because she don't.
shit.
What you
Fucking
talking
Britney
about?
Spears got more ass than her and shit,
You're
girl.
right.
And this is the first time I seen Britney half naked and shit since.
She been doing that a lot lately on her
I know.
Instagram
That's why I
page.
said this is the first time.
Mm.
Like
Brit,
she don't be doing that shit in her career
Brittany
and
is
shit.
free as
Like
fuck. That she free,
shit, she over 18 now and shit. Fuck that.
right?
Anyway, track number one, Shut Up. Yeah, that's a nice way to start off the album. Shutting up, yeah. All right.
Dude.
This song right here, I mean, it's pretty straightforward and shit like that. I'm not gonna hold you. What I got from this track right here is just she's just giving an update about her personal life. She's throwing shots at the critics and stuff like that. People blaming her for Mac Miller's death and stuff like that. So she's like, I'm a bad girl now. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, when I heard this track, really, it kind of makes me wish we would have done Amy Winehouse today. But you know what? Fuck it. We pushed this album way back. It's a decent track, but I think, I mean, it sounds more like a club banger. It kind of sounds like NSYNC's Bye Bye Baby, but that's
Oh,
not a compliment. You know what I'm saying?
that is not. I didn't like it. I did not like the song. I thought she shouldn't have even made this record. It was terrible. It's the terrible way to start off the album.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. Talking about shut up and
She
shit like that.
she pretty, but yeah, I'm not into bony chicks. Sorry.
Yeah, like I've seen some pretty bony chicks,
She's
but it's like
28
too
and
much.
she's 28 and you would never think that she's 28. She looks like 12 years old.
I mean, yeah, I mean, sometimes people age gracefully and shit like that too, but
She's gonna age like the Crypt Keeper.
shit.
She better get a burger in her system.
Oh my goodness
You
Christ.
know.
All right, track number two, 35 plus 34 plus 35 equals 69. Well, whatever way I put it, it's gonna equal 69 to begin with.
Right.
All right,
Why didn't she just put that?
because these people try to be smooth, they try to be mysterious and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because
Dumb.
how many other motherfuckers had a song called 69? Hell, a rapper's name is 69 and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Father MC had a song called 69
Right.
on his third album. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can have that, but this track, I'm not gonna hold it. This was a decent track. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a decent track because vocally she did a thing. It's to me the sexier tracks, the sex tracks that they can be very hit or miss and stuff like that too. Because she got very freaky on this fucking album. I'm not gonna hold you. Who was fucking blowing my phone up when I'm doing a fucking review? But anyway,
don't you hate that? This is why I told my
all right.
phone.
It's supposed to be the time. It's supposed to be after the certain time when everyone's supposed to be asleep and shit like that. God damn.
Go to bed.
Like, leave me alone.
Right. This is like one of her most raunchiest songs ever. And she's talking about like doing 69 with a dude, and there is a remix. Yeah, she dropped a remix video with Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion. I didn't like the song though. Just like my whole thing is like this. Like Ariana has been so like she's done the whole sweet and innocent image thing for so long that when you actually hear her get raunchy, it sounds out of place for her. You know what I'm saying? So and on this song, like she said a lot of shit that she wouldn't normally say on any of her albums. Like she said something about you might think I'm crazy, to put it quite frankly, just give me them babies. I'm gonna leave it open like the door, just come inside it. Even though I'm wifey, you can hit it like a side chick. Like what? 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 Your bony ass? I don't think anybody could hit anything on you, but that's just me. But nah, it's like make up your mind who you are. Are you this sweet and innocent Nickelodeon chick, or are you, you know, are you grown now and you're going to be raunchy? I feel like she's trying to play both sides of the fence, and it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? At least with Megan Thee Stallion and with Doja Cat, you know what you're gonna get from them. They
Yeah,
let you know from the door they nasty. You already know what you can get from them.
right.
With Ariana Grande, it's like it doesn't work for her though. It's like, oh, let me do these raunchy songs now because I'm 28 and I'm no longer on Nickelodeon anymore. But it doesn't work for her to me.
And that's a good point too, because I've seen a lot of these child actors or teen actresses. As soon as they reach a certain age, they want to quickly become a bad boy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And they try so fucking hard, it looks laughable. That's why
Yeah.
Bow Wow is a perfect example
Chris
and shit
Cross
like
too.
that.
As much as I love Chris Cross, they tried to do that whole hardcore image on the bomb. I'm like, y'all went
Your
from
favorite
Jump to
album?
doing I'm Real. It doesn't work.
I
You
thought
know
that
what I'm
was your
saying?
album.
Like we're not stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like we know what it is. Like, oh, we're like 14 now. We're gonna start cursing on records and start trying to act like we're hardcore, and you're not.
I thought you liked that album.
I love it, but I do notice even back then when it came out in '93, the difference with the subject matter on the second album compared to the first. The second album they were using the N word more often, which on the
Right,
first album
nigga,
they didn't
nigga,
do that.
nigga.
Right. They didn't do that on the first album. They on the first album was all about the backwoods jeans and the starter jerseys, and on the second album it was all about the Dickies khakis and they rocking,
Sit that
Chuck
ass,
Taylors and
like
all
sit
that.
that ass
I'm
down and
like,
shit,
nah,
nigga.
that's not gonna fly with me. I'm like, I've been on this planet long enough to know.
Sometimes you just gotta say sit that ass down and shit.
Right. Yeah, they were going for that hardcore sound. That's what it was.
Yeah. All right. Shit. Run DMC from Walk This
Yeah,
Way.
but
Well,
that's
Run
different
DMC
though.
were not
That's different.
teenagers.
Yeah, they're not
That's
teenagers.
that's different.
That was different. That was a different look for them because that was like considered their comeback album. After they went to rehab and all that. That's different. They grown ass men. They already had kids at that time.
If you want to call that a comeback album, but
Yeah,
okay.
I don't look at it as a comeback. I mean, was back from hell that bad that people called it a comeback album?
What? Mom's going up.
Turn that
Let
phone
me.
off.
It's my mom. Let me go to the
Yeah.
next track. I'm
All right.
gonna see what she wants. God damn
All
it.
right. Cool. Cool. The next song is where we at? Track 3. That's Motive featuring Doja Cat. Really like this song. I like the beat. It had like a real club banger type of joint. Doja Cat. She had a nice little verse. Really like this collab. I actually like Doja Cat, but because you know what you get in with Doja Cat, she's not trying to be fake or trying to be like innocent and then raunchy. That's not her thing. Like you already know what you get with Doja Cat. I thought it was dope. But one of the very few songs I actually like on this album. And I think there's a video for this. I think I want to say there's a video for this as well. Yeah. Track 4 we got Just Like Magic. Didn't really care for this song. She sings about Ariana sings about everything she wants, and because she's attractive, and I didn't care for it.
Okay, I'm sorry. My mama just had to
It's all
check
good.
on me about some
It's
shit.
all good. It's all good.
Y'all, you talked about track 3 and 4.
Yeah.
All right. Track 3, Motive for Doja Cat. Um, didn't care for this track really.
You didn't like it?
Nah, I'm
Actually,
not a big.
that's one of the very few songs I like on this album.
Yeah, I'm not a big Doja Cat fan
Yeah.
like that.
But at least
I
with her, you know what you're getting with Doja Cat though. She's not doing sweet and innocent songs. You know what the type of song she's giving you. You know.
yeah. And then we got Just Like Magic,
Mhm.
and that one was okay. I like the upbeat. the beat and stuff like that. Definitely had a little club vibe and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on,
Um,
let me get my charger real quick.
you said what? Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, because she definitely did like a lot of mentions with like the law of attraction and stuff like that, which is a definitely a dope book and stuff like that too, as well as it's like a real philosophy where conversing different energies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That was a pretty solid song. Hey Eric, what's up? Hmm. What song with Eminem and Kendrick? Oh, Love Game for Marshall Mathers LP2. I didn't like that beat. I did not like that fucking beat. Eric said, "Yeah, we literally just started this review and shit. I can send you the link.
This is not a great album. So.
Yeah, because I think he's more of an Ariana Grande fan too. Some shit he might help us out with.
He is. Oh, okay.
I think. I don't know if Eric, you like Ariana Grande and shit. Like I said, it's a hard album. It's a hard album to like and shit like that. But we'll get through this shit. I sent it by the way. All right, track number 5, Off the Table, featuring The Weeknd. This song right here, definitely one of my favorites off this album. You can tell she was talking about Mac Miller on this track right here, and she's talking about fearing or falling in love again and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a nice choice having The Weeknd on here, even though I'm not the biggest Weeknd fan
You don't
and
like the
shit like that.
weekend?
I like Weeknd, but
Oh,
it's certain Weeknd I like. It's a certain Weeknd sound I like. That's all I gotta say.
there's certain weekend that you like.
Yeah, like early Weeknd
Mm.
before
Beauty
Beauty Behind the
in the
Madness,
Madness. Yeah,
and also the After Hours album. I have to
I
re-listen to the
don't.
new album. I gotta re-listen to that.
New album is great. I like it. I think it's vintage weekend on that.
Yeah,
Um,
Starboy was trash.
you didn't like Starboy? What?
I never liked Starboy. I think that's
Wow,
his worst album, overrated as fuck.
wow. I love
Too
that
pop,
album.
too fucking pop, man.
That's a dope. I love it, man. I didn't. I thought after hours was overrated. His fans feel like that's his best album. I'm like, well, how?
See, I
It
like
was
Mysterious Weekend. That's the thing. I like Mysterious
right,
when niggas didn't know what the fuck he looked like.
right. It was good.
Hey,
What's up? What's up, motherfuckers? How y'all doing?
Chilling.
so you like
All right,
Ariana
that's
Grande?
what's up, man. What's up? Yeah, I didn't really get into it until this album came out. I was like, oh shit, she stepped the game up because this is her more explicit album,
Yeah.
and I got the vinyl in my room somewhere, but shit, it's in one of these like little shelves and stuff. So I wish I could have showed it to y'all, but
What
I be trying to organize my shit and stuff. So
what version did you get on vinyl? Did you get the deluxe version or the standard one?
I got the colored version and stuff. So I don't know if it's. I think it's like the normal version, but it's just
Okay.
colored. So.
Okay. Because I was telling Reg, like, I hate when these artists they come out with albums now, and it's like for the deluxe version, it's like 6 or 7 tracks that totally alters the original version of the album.
Yeah, it'd be like a Target exclusive and shit. Yeah, I know what you be
Right.
saying.
Yeah.
They're trying to get some extra money and stuff. So you know how that shit
Yeah,
be.
and it
The
totally
deluxe
alters
version
this.
might be better than the original.
Yeah, it totally alters this album. Like the deluxe tracks to me were better than the ones on the regular version.
I like stuff out the regular version. I don't know what's on the deluxe version too though, but
Right.
she was talking
Okay.
that slick shit on the original version. This is
Yeah.
her more explicit album because I haven't really listened to her like that. Oh, here it goes. Shit, I ain't have to look for it. If I could just get, I ain't trying to drop all this new shit I got. I got some new heat and stuff. I've been
Right.
listening to this Ghost Imperial album and shit. So I just been getting in my late in my 80s type rock vibes and shit.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, they made I've been seeing they made action figures for the Ghost Imperial stuff.
I got the cassette tapes. I got like 3 of them.
Yeah, that was that.
That's how
Okay.
fire the album is. Yep. That look
Yeah.
call me little sunshine. That's my shit right there, boy. Then
Hmm.
like if you look at
Nice.
the album cover, that shit like a cover of like a 80s like rock movie or something. Like the song really reminds me of like an intro to like a Fist of the North Star or something. That shit like fire as hell
Okay.
and stuff.
Yeah, man. So that's my thoughts on the You said your thoughts on the off
I
the.
I didn't care for it. I like the other collab she did with the Weekend. Love Me Harder. I like that one better.
Yeah,
That was a better
it
to
was
me.
an
That was a better
alright
track.
track. Just like Magic, that's my favorite track off the album. That's my shit right there, boy.
Okay.
All right. Track number 630. It's just cool. Not really anything special on some real shit.
Yeah, it was alright. It wasn't a standout track for me.
Right. Track number 7, Safety Net, featuring Ty Dolla $ign. I don't really know why they call this shit Safety Net. I'm gonna be real
Yeah,
with you guys.
what does that mean?
Let me see. Let me see.
I like his collaboration off the Detroit 2 album. I forgot what track it was because I just got that album. That shit fire as fuck. Let me see what the song was called. It's called Body Language with him and Janae Aiko. That shit fire as hell.
Yeah. But yeah, safe. This one again. They didn't really care for this shit like that. It was solid. It's not really as memorable.
What does he do? Is he a singer or rapper? What is he?
He's both. This is both a
I
He's
think he
singer
both.
rap.
more on like the R&B trap tip type shit,
Mm,
because I don't really
okay.
pay attention to him like that, and I really don't
Yeah.
know nothing from him album wise. I think he like more better doing like collaborations and stuff, in my opinion. I haven't really
Right.
paid attention to him discography wise.
I don't care. I don't care for this song. I mean, he's on every. He always collabs with everybody. I'm like, I don't get the hype for him.
There
Yeah,
you go.
he's not one of my favorite singers and shit. So
Yeah.
I hated when Snoop said he's the new Nate Dogg and stuff.
Oh God, Snoop was hard when he said that. Clearly,
Shit,
the new
damn,
Nate Dogg.
damn,
Never.
son sound better than him. He sounds just like his father, man. Like the dude sounds just like his father, man. He definitely got it when it comes to like him sounding like his father. I don't know what Snoop Dogg was smoking for him to think that Ty Dolla $ign was the new Nate Dogg something. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. We got track 8.
All right,
My
my
hair.
hair. This shit right here, pretty much. Another solid song too. This is another kind of sex song and stuff like that, relaxing kind of sex. You know what I'm saying? It low key reminds me of the content wise. It reminds me of the Prince song. She's always in my hair, which was I think that
Right.
was like the B side to Raspberry Beret. Very
Right.
very very dope. B side and shit like that. All my digital underground fans should know about that song too. Um, but yeah, this was definitely a very solid track. Probably one of my favorites off this album as well.
Yeah. This was a good song. Singing about her hair being played with and all that. And This is more like a song that I can see her doing. So
Right. Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. Alrighty. Next track we got is
I like
Nasty.
the '69 track. On track one.
Shit, you better than us and shit, 'cause we didn't like that shit. But yeah,
You can really give some of these songs to like different female artists that being that like lane and stuff. You can really give those to like a Doja Cat or like a SZA or something, because you can really tell that they could do some of those type of songs and stuff, but probably just do
right,
them in like a different way and stuff. So
right.
yeah, definitely. All right, next track is fucking where the fuck we at? Nasty. Um, vocally, one of my favorite tracks off this album. Just mostly for that vocal range in the beginning and the intro and stuff like that. This track right here is pretty much her just trying to get the attention of her lover. Well, she's doing a lot on this fucking album, I guess. I mean,
Hmm.
that's one thing I can't say about this album, some originality, but hey. But at the same time, vocally, she did a
yeah,
thing vocally.
she getting nasty with it, because this is a more out there album and stuff. So
It was good. I like the beat. The beat and the bass line was good on it.
Definitely. All right. Next track we got is called West Side. Just talking about her being picky and shit like that. I didn't care for this track.
She's talking about like being like a West Side mommy and shit like. I was like,
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
like, come
short. It
on,
was a short track too. I'm like, come on, man.
come on, baby,
Uh,
come on. What we
So a lot
doing?
of these songs had like a better beat than anything. Like,
Right. It's like the beat saved the album and shit.
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
the
Uh,
production was definitely on point on this whole album and stuff. So I
I
like
mean,
it more than y'all. So
music.
beggars can't be choosers and shit.
I I like
But you can tell that
the
some of
deluxe
these
version.
beats can be for like LMI and SZA and different artists and stuff. Yeah. Damn, you
Yeah.
make me want to get the deluxe version. Shit, I'm trying to get like you.
Shit. All right. Next track, Love Language. This might be my favorite track off this album on some real shit. It has a very dancey R&B kind of beat, you know what I'm saying, which is very
Mhm.
that beat is definitely up Grande's lane. I'm just gonna be real
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
Um, Pretty much what I got from Love Language is learning how to be the better partner and shit like that. Trying to get into it's basically trying to get in the motherfucker's head. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm not repeating any lyrics on this fucking album and shit like
Me
that. I
either.
hope you noticed that. All right, so just take my word for it.
I just like the damn
Um,
album. I be forgetting what the fuck the damn words be, unless I hear it,
Right.
then I can say some of the shit. I don't really try to remember a good amount of some of these female artists shit most of the time. But this album,
Right.
in my opinion, this the first time I ever like been in tune with like an Ariana Grande album and stuff. So you know,
Yeah, it's good. It has a nice dancey beat. This is more her lane, like you said. This was dope.
yeah. Next track, Positions. This was I think the leading single off this album, showing her commitment to her boyfriend or trying to make the relationship work. I mean, it's decent, you know what I'm saying? I've never been a big London on the Track fan like that.
Mhm.
I feel like the name's stupid, but hey, yeah, it's a decent track. I mean, not really one of my
yeah,
favorites.
This song I like. I like this song, and the video for it, like she's playing like the she's basically playing like the female president of the United States, and she's doing like different things around the White House. Taking like she's cooking and doing laundry and stuff. Basically taking care of like everything. Taking care of her man, and then she's like running the country. I thought the video was like creative, but this song is more like her. I like this song. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is like one of the very few ones I like on the album.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Damn, I just found out one of my friends just died. Shit.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
sorry to hear that, man.
Oh shit, damn.
Yeah. It's crazy. Anyway, track number 13, obvious. Hmm. Again, this one was another not bad track. I actually fuck with this really. I feel like the later tracks was kind of did better than the earlier tracks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hmm.
And then definitely another theme like opening her eyes to love again and stuff like that too. So this was a very solid track.
This one I didn't care for though. I didn't like this one. I like a lot of the some of the latter tracks, but I didn't care for this one.
Definitely. And then track number 4, Point of View. This is the last track on the main album. Um, it pretty much talks about how she felt like her partner loves her after all and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Despite, like I said, this kind of another personal kind of track. You know what I'm saying? It's decent. It's decent.
This was like an Ariana song. Like when you hear it, it sounds like an Ariana signature song. Like I thought it was good.
Right. And so now we're gonna get to the deluxe edition. Someone Like You interlude. I fucking love this interlude. I wish it was a
Yes,
real song.
yes, it was too short.
Definitely, definitely.
Like I like the beat on there and the 808s that she had on there, the bass line. But it was just too short. It should have been a full song instead of an interlude.
Right.
I
Track
hate
number.
when fucking artists do that, man. They leave us with so much anticipation of like a
Hmm.
fire ass interlude that can definitely be a song. I don't see why they do that, So I wish I could have heard it on the album though, but shit, I got to get the deluxe version to get it.
Yeah. Next track we got is Test Drive. This one again. What's the rate, Sean? This one was another very, very, very dope track. A track that should have been on the original, if you ask me,
Yeah,
and whatnot. Vocally, she did a thing. Yeah,
yeah, this was dope. Real up tempo track, nice beat. I think all of the bonus tracks should have been on the original album, in my opinion.
definitely. Wow. Track number 17, 34 plus 35 equals remix. It didn't say remix and shit like that, but hey, this features Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion. This is definitely both Doja and Megan like vibe and stuff
Hmm.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, I definitely, I'm not the biggest Doja Megan fan like that, but I definitely felt like
Oh
this
God.
remix and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I fuck with it.
It's more for them. It's more their lane than Ariana. You know.
All right, and track 18, Worst Behavior. Another solid fucking album. It's a solid cut on the album and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd rather hear Doja Cat do it instead of fucking Megan Thee Stallion, in my opinion, though. But
Right. Yeah.
And then track number 17, Main Thing, which that was all right too. Not really one of my big fan of that one either.
Yeah. I like worst behavior and main thing. I think those should have been on the regular album edition.
Yeah, man. Overall, this album to me, it's a very experimental grown up album, but I feel like some songs she was definitely trying to force the grown up,
Hmm.
she's trying to force like the sexiness and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Vocally, she did her thing vocally and stuff. I'll never deny that. But you know what I'm saying? And I love a good sex track. I love a good sex music and shit like that too. But at the same time, personally, the production for an album with like 30 fucking producers, almost everything fucking sounded the same,
Right.
in my fucking opinion, shit like that. Um, yeah, man, I wasn't really a big fan of this album and stuff like. I would rather listen to Thank You Later album than this, you know. But this is a fucking three mic album. I'm just gonna be real.
I got two different I got two different ratings for this album. The standard version, I would give it 2 mics because I didn't like the sequence. I didn't like the track listing. I feel like a lot of the bottom songs were better. That should have been at the top. But for the deluxe edition, I'm giving it 3.5 because I felt like the bonus songs were the better songs. And that's what I was saying earlier about the deluxe edition and artists having a deluxe edition and you got to get this version and that version. Just put everything on one album. You know what I'm saying? So I prefer the deluxe edition. I mean for the Ariana, the true Ariana fans, they're gonna like it either way. But I prefer the deluxe edition for this album. So if I was getting this album, it would be the deluxe version or whatever. And my whole thing is like she's 28 now, right? And she has I feel like she has to make up her mind what her sound and what her image is. Are you sweet and innocent Nickelodeon girl, or are you grown up an adult Ariana and you're gonna be doing adult theme songs? Because I feel like she has the voice where when she's 30, she shouldn't still be doing an album like this. She should be doing an album like when Adele dropped the 30 album. It's a mature album. That's the type of album she should be doing when she hit 30. She shouldn't still be doing songs like, playing with your hair and you know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
feel like because she's like when it comes to pop music now, I think she's the best pop artist and she has the best voice. I don't see nobody that has a better voice than her in pop music right now, as far as
Yeah.
females. Maybe Taylor Swift, but I'm not a huge Taylor Swift fan. But
God
I,
damn.
you know what I'm
I, I wouldn't
saying?
I wouldn't go that far.
Well,
She,
I mean,
yeah, I like
people
her
love
voice
Taylor
more
Swift.
than Taylor Swift, so she
I
got a
do,
way more
but
better voice than Taylor Swift.
but
Well, I
I'm
get what
looking
you're
at
saying
I'm
about
not
the Dell thing, though.
right, but I'm not a huge Taylor. I've heard like maybe one or two Taylor Swift albums, but just people love Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? Like she can't do no wrong. I'm saying
Fuck.
like when it comes to her competition as far as females in pop, it has to be Taylor Swift. I don't think it's BB Rexa. It's not
Billie Eilish.
Selena Gomez and it's not Dua Lipa. So
Billie Eilish either. Shit.
yeah, it's not,
And
you
I
know what I mean.
like
So
Dua
it's like
Lipa too, so
right, yeah, I like Dua Lipa, but you know what I mean. It's like real like when it comes to voices, is
yeah.
basically her and Taylor Swift. So it's like she needs to be doing the type of albums now that she's a grown ass woman, like a Taylor Swift or an Adele. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't still be doing these Nickelodeon songs and like come on, like what is her fan base? Is her fan base older or is her fan base still the Nickelodeon crowd? That's my whole thing.
I think with this album, she finally like tried to come out and be something that I wouldn't say that she was when she was doing the whole Teen Nick type, music, but I think she just wanted to fit in with like the other crowd, which is a okay thing though. But I just don't want to see her do the same shit over and over again, just like some of these other artists. And she has the voice and the different style and personality to be separated, from a Doja Cat or a Charlie XCX or a Dua
Right.
Lipa, because all of them do different things. All of them
Mhm.
have different styles and stuff. And with her voice and her actually knowing how to sing and actually being talented and not just screeching all over the place like some of these artists. I ain't gonna say no
Right.
names and stuff though, but
Mhm.
she has something that can separate herself from them. But overall, this is a really good album. But some of these tracks I could have did without the off the table track featuring the weekend.
I didn't
It's
like that.
probably one of my least favorite tracks in
Yeah.
my opinion. I think it shouldn't have been on the album. I like Shut Up, 34 plus 35, 69, just like Magic. 630, West Side, Love Languages, Positions. I really like most of the album though, but some of these tracks I could have did without,
Hmm.
But overall, I give this a, I give this a 4 out of 5 and stuff. But if I had, the deluxe version with some of the tracks on here, it would have been real higher than me. I would have
Right.
replaced some of these tracks off the, album and stuff. I would have combined the intro y'all was talking about on the deluxe version
Hmm.
and just put that with the shut up track and stuff. That would have been like real epic and stuff. Like just to start off the album.
Yeah, but somebody mentioned Christina balanced that out. It's when she did the stripped album, it wasn't a whole bunch of sexual songs on that album though.
Exactly.
She balanced that out, that her image, and she didn't care about what the media thought about her. You know what I'm saying? Like she did a good job of balancing her music. I don't feel like Ariana. This is what her fifth album. You know
Fifth,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like Yeah, like it's like she. I don't feel like she's still doing Nickelodeon type of songs. I'm like, you're already 28 years old. When you're 30, you're gonna still be doing shit for the Nickelodeon crowd. You know, at some point you got to be like, yo, like I'm grown. I'm gonna start singing about grown adult themes, and either you with it or you not. You know, her diehard fans
Yeah,
will support her, and the ones that are fake, they just ain't gonna listen to her no more.
they're gonna support her regardless because she's a talented artist and stuff.
Right,
So you're gonna have to make something up in your mind, and you're gonna have to say to yourself that you almost 30. You can't be doing the same shit out here just like
exactly,
the rest of these bitches. You have the
exactly,
talent and the skills to be something different. So
exactly.
you really can't say that about a lot of female pop artists, in my opinion, because some of them still got their lane that they're moving in though, but a good amount of them just don't know what they're doing. They're just
Hmm.
following the next trend and stuff.
Right.
And
It,
with her over sexualizing herself on this album, it was good though. But I wouldn't expect that from her. But the first time I heard that, I was like, she done upgraded to something different. Just like a Doja Cat talk about stuff in her albums and stuff, or like a Dua Lipa, or like a
right.
Charlie XCX, or
Hmm.
all the other pop artists and stuff. But I just don't want this to oversaturate her music and stuff with the whole sexual shit, because she didn't grow up like that. When it comes to music, you don't remember her like that when it comes to her music, like being out there and
Right.
stuff. Because this her
Right.
this her most sexual album, which is a okay thing to have though. But I just don't want this to oversaturate your singing and stuff by you just talking all this slick nasty shit and stuff.
Right.
She's not on the level of like talking the nasty shit of like a Cardi B or
No.
like a fucking City Girls or something. But I just don't want her to get to that lane when she's out here just trying to go overboard with it in
But
her music.
like okay, like if you look at Chris Brown did it gradually. Like he went from the first album where he was doing Run It, and then by the time the Fame album came out, he was talking about Deuces and you know what I'm saying. So he did it gradually where
Yeah,
he can do a pop record or he could do a nasty record. You know what
he
I'm saying?
can do
It's
really
not like he
anything.
just did it by
You
tomorrow.
know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he specialized in different balances in different areas of music. Cause you think of the popping album, I mean the popping track. That's basically a
Mhm.
strip club instrumental
Right.
that he's talking about and stuff. But you go to a Excuse Me Miss, or the track he did with Aaliyah.
Hmm.
Rest in peace.
Right.
He can switch it up. So he can go back to the R&B type tip, or he can get on some like real
Yeah.
nasty type shit. But
Yeah.
he can do some of everything.
Right.
Right.
It has to be gradual because like if she make her next album and it's all raunchy, then they're gonna be like, "Yo, this is not Ariana." Like she definitely
Yeah.
going for like a more mature sound, and you know what I mean. So
I just don't want her to be stuck in a box like the rest of these other broads out here and stuff. So
right,
you can tell the
right,
difference between most of these artists' albums. You can tell the difference between Future
mm-hmm,
Nostalgia, and you can
mm-hmm,
tell the difference between Rihanna's Anti album, because
right,
it's two different lanes and two different styles and stuff. That's what I like
right,
about female artists who definitely be in that pop lane and stuff, but have different styles and different elements in their music. I just don't want y'all
mm-hmm.
doing the same old shit all the time and thinking that we're stupid, like we don't know what the fuck we listening to when it
Usher,
comes to like being fans of their music.
Usher was like that from the jump. If you listen to his first album, he was already like that. You listen to My Way, Nice and Slow, he was already like that. It's not like he made a drastic change.
Hmm.
Yeah, they didn't come
They
into late.
promoted him. The record label promoted him like he was a pop artist and all that. But if you listen to his first album, he had mature things on that album.
Yeah, really, he wanted to be a rapper, but
Right.
they thought the R&B tip was the best lane for him, and he didn't start changing it to the later albums and stuff. That's when I started getting shaky on him and stuff. So.
Right. Right. I agree. That's a dope Dua Lipa album too. I love that album.
Yeah. The crazy thing about this, she got sued for this album for using
Mhm.
samples and shit,
Yeah.
because he used the Article Sound System sample. I forgot what original sample. It was for the levitating track. She got
Yeah.
sued for that because
I heard about that.
in my opinion, she stole that fucking beat from Article Sound System, because that sounds just like the fucking
Hmm.
beat that she using. It just did different. The
Right.
song is called forgot what that fucking song called from Article Sound System. It called live your life away, some shit, but it sounds just like the fucking beat off this
Yeah.
album. She got
Mm-hmm.
sued by a couple people for this album, so
Right.
we just waiting for the lookout of that. Cause when I first heard the shit, I thought she did it originally. Then when I heard the Article Sound System track, I was like, wait a minute, I heard this shit before.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Article Sound System beat, because it's more of a Caribbean vibe. And
Right.
when you listen to this, it's the same fucking thing, but it just sped up different.
Yeah.
A lot of artists would do shit like that to try to, you know, that pissed me off. I was like, what the hell's going on? You taking people's shit and not giving them the credit?
Right.
And they did that song years ago, like with that beat and stuff. If y'all
Crazy.
know like the different like samples and stuff, because he got
Right.
sued by a couple of people off this album and stuff.
That's really on the producer. She probably didn't even know. That's really on the producers.
Yeah.
Because sometimes these producers, they'll sample, like I was telling Trout, they'll sample the whole fucking track. And I don't have an issue with sampling, but they don't sample like what Meek Mill and Chris Brown did for that Tony track. They literally took the whole Whatever You Want track for that.
Yep.
Megan Thee Stallion, the whole Jodeci track, she used that for a sample and shit.
Right. So
Jesus Christ, motherfucker.
The fucking Easy Boys in the Hood sample this bitch used. I'm like, you don't specialize in that type of music. What the fuck's wrong with you? And I hate that her family let her use that shit. Like you really want to use that? You couldn't even name me 5 Easy songs, let alone one. Motherfuckers just be using shit, don't be knowing the artist name, don't be knowing the legacy that they left. That's why I be like, y'all, if you motherfuckers want to use my shit, I want to know what y'all gonna use it for. Because a lot of these older artists ain't gonna ride with that shit. Just like when DMX used the Slippin' sample. The dude, I forgot what the dude's name was.
Grover Washington.
Yeah, Grover Washington. You gotta really do your homework when it comes to like you want to use like the legend samples and stuff. This is why I hate when these motherfuckers be out here just using anything. Don't really know the artist. Y'all just think the beat fire and stuff. Just go do your homework before you try to take these people's music and try to just fuck it up. Like we done seen samples used that been messed up in hip hop history. Police and Thieves. I forgot who used that shit.
Wait,
I don't know.
Someone
yeah.
Urban song?
I think it was a rock group. I don't know if anybody in hip hop probably used it though.
The Clash.
I forgot. Yeah, the Clash. They fucked that track up. I'm like, what is this, man? Like,
I agree, and I love the Clash too, but they fucked that shit up bad. Oh shit! No.
Puffy did that a lot though. Everything he used was already a big hit when he sampled it.
Who?
Puffy. And he remember he got sued by the Ohio players for the Ready to Die title track. He didn't pay them. Yeah, they sued him for like $3 million.
That's typical of that shiny suit wearing ass nigga. You gotta pay Sting like $2,000 every day for that sample for missing you.
Right.
And like y'all need to start paying these people when y'all want to use their samples and shit. And most of the time, I won't even want to let these motherfuckers use my samples if you're gonna use my music in a negative manner and stuff. Because nowadays these kids don't listen to or look up the music that these legends have made or created. You think these artists just coming up with shit out their ass? Like most of these dudes can't even pick the right beats for their damn albums or music. You think you just out here just doing anything with these legends music? You gotta actually do your homework about these legends music and stuff. That's why we looking at these kids like he didn't come up with that beat. You think that's his beat, really?
Right.
Like you need to go back and listen to your music and stuff. That's why I be like certain shit should not be used. They should like retire certain samples that you can use throughout numerous genres and stuff. Cause
I agree.
You done heard so many people fuck up people's samples and stuff that you don't even want to listen to the original track no more.
Right. Facts. How many times they gonna sample "Good Times" by Chic?
They need to retire that, man. Like let that shit stay in the 70s, man, because it's such a glorious track, and I really wish. I don't know if that track is in the Library of Congress, but that would be a good addition to the Library of Congress. Because a
Mm-hmm.
lot of these dudes don't need to be using these samples anymore. I wish they would retire some of these samples that you can use and stuff. Because a lot of these dudes don't be knowing what's the music about, let alone what era or what the impact of that sample or the music or the group of people that came up with that music had an impact on the industry about it. They really don't
Right.
know where it come from. They think they just came in the booth and just did something off of it. Most of the time,
Right.
these kids don't know where the fuck the sample come from. They just like it. Then they just mix it up and shit and just mess it up most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I was just talking to my homeboy Kuji. I was just saying like people sample "Good Times" so many times. I forgot how dope the original song was and shit.
Right. Facts.
Like to me, it should have stopped when Sugar Hill Gang used it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And mind you, Sylvia Robinson didn't. Now Rogerson had to take Sylvia Robinson to court, mind you,
Yeah. Yep.
because
Yep.
she didn't pay the motherfuckers too.
Crazy.
I always go back to the original track because that's the one I truly know, So or the Sugar Hill Records one, with the Sugar Hill Gang. I don't know anybody else who used that sample like as perfect as those two, So
Right.
Who the fuck is this rapping on my TV?
Fave ASAP Rocky album. I don't have any. I don't like him.
The one he
oh
dropped.
come on, man.
The one he
I'm
dropped.
His
not a
first
fan.
two,
Not
his
a fan.
his first two.
Yeah, testing was trash.
I don't care for him.
Yeah, I ain't even listened to that.
Failed the test with that one.
Yeah, I like ASAP Ferg on Trap Lord too. I wish it'd come out with another album and shit. So.
I never got into Ace. It's like I never got into ASAP for.
No, not a fan.
That boy Ghostface coming out with these colored vinyls of Iron Man. I already
Hmm.
pre-ordered mine. So I'm like, I'm
I
about to
saw
get this
that.
shit blue and cream. Then you got
Yep.
the chicken and broccoli and shit. That's
Yep.
like I gotta get this shit, man.
I saw that shit. And the Wu Tang Forever vinyl coming out too.
Oh yeah, the 4 LP set and shit.
Yeah.
I still got the original one though, but shit, I
Yeah.
would like that cassette.
Shit.
So
I
I
think it's
gotta
like
start.
$80 or some shit like that. They want.
So I gotta
Yeah, I'm
start.
put that shit on layaway. Fuck that.
So I'm halfway done with the undercover tribute and
Mhm.
shit like that. I'm on season 3 right now.
Okay. Well, you finished because season 4 was trash.
I don't even have the whole of season 4, but I'm still gonna watch it just to
You gonna
look at
watch
it.
it? Oh wow.
I'm still gonna watch some of it.
Save the time. Save your time. Don't watch it because it's not good.
There was one episode in season 2, the one that was based off Malcolm X's
Mhm.
murder and shit like that. Oh
Yeah,
man, that one was heavy as
that
fuck.
was good. Yeah.
A lot of this shit, I can't wait to talk about this shit. I can't wait to
Hmm.
talk about.
That's gonna be fun.
So you got my message. We're going to do the Night at Natalie's review with the undercover.
What is that? The Night at Natalie's. What are you?
We're doing the whole tribute is going to be the 19th.
No,
So
I mean, what is that though? Is it like just like the performances or something or
they dropped a soundtrack album called Night at Natalie's. I'll
they
send it
did?
to you. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Hold
But
on.
I thought they had the regular soundtrack for the show.
So they had 2 soundtracks.
Yeah, they have the regular soundtrack for the show.
Well, I think the regular soundtrack, if I'm not mistaken, that was just hip hop tracks they played. The
Right.
Natalie's was just like when they had the Natalie's performances.
Okay.
Some of them they got on the album. I'm gonna send it to you. Give me
All right.
one.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that till I think it was Real Black uploaded a video of that shit. The YouTuber. But yeah, this tribute, you guys do not want to miss this shit. That's all I gotta say.
It's gonna be good.
Y'all ready for these verses on Sunday?
Saturday? Yep. Yes, sir.
Yes.
I'm going live with that
Definitely.
bullshit too.
Fire.
Hopefully, they say it starts at 9
You going
o'clock,
live?
so go on to like 10 o'clock or 10:30.
That shit gonna start at 10:30, nigga. You already know they're gonna be late
I'm
and
not
shit.
in a fucking rush to like. And I told y'all, motherfucker, I'm not gonna go live at least until I see Sticky, Fedro, Be Real, Send Dog, all them. Watch Fat Joe
Yep.
make an appearance and shit. Watch.
Throw that nigga off
Why?
stage after that verses you had, motherfucker. Don't show your face on any versus stage, nigga. You got smoked by Ja Rule.
Right?
My name is Fat Joe.
I told you that was gonna happen.
Nigga didn't even put up a fight. He ain't even go out guns blazing. He ain't swing his hands or nothing. I'm like, this nigga
He
here.
couldn't. He didn't have enough for Ja Rule. He didn't have enough bullets for Ja.
Yeah, that nigga gun jammed like a fucking high point and shit. He couldn't shoot no more bullets and shit.
No.
Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send you the whole schedule for next week and shit.
Favorite Jeffrey Osborne?
My favorite Jeffrey Osborne song? That Woo Woo song. That's my shit.
Yeah.
Can you woo woo woo?
That song.
Can you woo woo woo?
Rested.
Oh nah. Can you woo woo woo? Can you woo woo woo?
Alright, we know you drunk. You drunk already? So what you doing?
I'm not drunk. I'm sipping on some shit called Green Dragon and shit.
Oh, you sipping on that dirty Sprite too? Okay, you don't gotta say that. Okay.
That's all you need to know. Green Dragon. That's all you need to know and shit.
It sound like you. It sound like that shit to take you out your body and have you walking to different places, sir. I don't want to take that.
Last night, I didn't even realize I fell asleep last night. That's how potent this fucking shit was. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Oh damn.
But I woke up. I was like, yo, when the fuck did I fall asleep, yo? Alright. I'm gonna try this fucking list. Still gonna go on break fucking June and shit. I'm not gonna go on fully break, I'm just gonna scale back and reviews a little bit. I be tired sometimes too, y'all. Shit.
I'm tired as fuck too, man. I'm ready for this week to get over with. You know, these students moving out at my job, so you know, I'm trying to relax, but I gotta work this fucking weekend, so you know. I'm trying to see what next week look like. Hopefully I can take some fucking days off, cause shit, they've been working us like slaves and shit, so
I feel you. Alright,
Q, what is you talking about sipping on some scissor?
Oh my lord.
This one says some of y'all don't need to do drugs, man. Just don't do it, man. I don't even want you having cough drops, motherfucker, let alone sipping on some syrup, man. You
know. Half these motherfuckers don't even know what scissor is. Let's be real about that.
That's a good thing, you know.
Oh shit.
Stick to drinking water and Kool-Aid, motherfucker. And I don't even know many black folks that drink Kool-Aid anymore.
Right? Kool-Aid.
I never fuck with Kool-Aid like that. I'm gonna be real with y'all, motherfucker.
Shit.
Yeah, I can't even tell you the last time I had any fucking Kool-Aid. You know, that shit just been out of my DNA for like years and shit. So, you know.
Yeah. Got my lips red like fucking Jimmy Walker and shit.
Oh Lord.
That's a good thing, man. Drugs are bad, man. You know, so you know.
What the fuck am I gonna do next week and shit? I'm trying to think of a good hip hop album. Who's a rapper we haven't really talked about on this channel?
There's a lot.
I know.
I was gonna say you could do part 2 of that Cool Mo D book list and shit since we ain't did that yet.
That's coming. That's coming probably next month and shit.
Oh yeah, we need that, you know. So I've been looking at that fucking video for like the longest, man.
Oh, man.
Who the fuck haven't I done that? Sometimes I just had to look at my albums and shit, just be like, fuck.
Yeah, that's what I be doing too. I be like, what the fuck I'm gonna upload to my channel? There's so many choices, so little options and shit. So, you know, you walk in my room, it's like a fucking, you know, museum and shit, you know, so.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do it.
We haven't talked about Slave, Cool in the Gang.
Well, I don't have Slave albums. Cool in the Gang.
Carlos Santana.
How many Cool in the Gang albums you have?
Maybe 5, like from the 70s and 80s. The last one was like the emergency album.
Yeah, because I only have one, and I only have one. Actually, Yeah, I think I only have one album from them.
Okay.
Cool in the Gang. Oh boy, okay.
Mary Jane Girls. You a fan of them?
I love Mary
Hell
Jane.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
we ain't
first two
talk about
albums.
them. Yeah, I got the first two. We ain't talk about them yet.
And I was trying to think of something hip hop wise
Hip
and
hop.
shit.
There's a lot.
Yeah, because like I said, I mean, we already talking about Kendrick
Yeah.
next Sunday. We already talking about Kendrick. We already talking about Amy Winehouse too. Sam said Otis Redding. Okay, Otis. I gotta get a few more Otis albums before I start coverage and shit. Because there's one Otis album I want to get that I want to start on. But I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Whispers, Four Tops, James Brown. I was thinking hip hop, but thank y'all for the R&B. It's like with hip hop, we talked about almost everybody.
Yeah.
Not almost everybody.
Not
All the,
everybody. Yeah. But at least we haven't done a lot of discussions on the newer artists from this era.
that is true. Oh yeah. Earl Sweatshirt. Yeah, we did
Oh,
say it.
sweatshirt.
Okay.
Yes, that was supposed to be.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Got it. Now I got it. Yeah. All right. Just sent it to you.
Just one. Or are we doing a double review for him?
For what, Earl?
Yeah.
One for now before we get
Okay.
to the new album. Because we did say we were going to talk about this one joint from him.
Yeah.
But Otis Redding, Jackie Wilson, all of them people will be talked about. It's just that I got to get a few more albums from
Right.
them and shit. Because
We like to show the physical while we talking about these
Yeah.
artists. But that's why
Yeah.
like you remember when Sam was asking for like the Onyx back the fuck up review? Was it Onyx?
yeah,
that took like a while too. So
because I wanted to get the physical, and luckily I
Yeah.
found the vinyl and shit.
yeah.
Because if it's an album that I cannot find, but I know eventually I'm gonna get,
Yeah.
then I wouldn't mind doing it. Like I remember I did I think Boogie Down Productions,
Mhm.
Some shit like that, and I ended up
Yeah.
getting the album a while back ago or some shit.
Mhm.
OJ's, I'm waiting to get the copy of Backstabbers before I start on them. Spinners. Hmm?
I got like one or two OJ albums. The Ships Ahoy album I have, and another
Love
one.
Love
Yeah.
that album.
That was
To
good.
me, my favorite is a Family Reunion. That's my shit.
Family Reunion. I think I got that one. Family Reunion was good. That was a good one. Rock
Barry
Marcy.
White.
Yeah, we ain't talking on Rock Marcy on here.
I was just thinking about Rock Marciano.
I don't have none of his albums. A lot of his shit is out of print though.
Yeah, me neither. But at the same time, since
Yeah.
this shit's mostly out of print, we can just talk about him and shit like that.
Yeah.
I was literally just thinking about Rock Marciano.
Sean,
We talked
Sean
about Sean
Price. We
Price.
did Sean Price. Come on,
We did Helter
Sam.
Skelter. We did
Come on, man.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't we do Monkey Bars too?
I think we did Monkey Balls also.
Yeah.
So Mike Tyson's really like the other one, the one before he passed away.
Yeah, and the
Imperial
other
Rex.
Helter Skelter albums, yeah.
Yeah.
Which the boot camp albums, those are coming. Those I already
Yeah.
told y'all. Because I think we're gonna start off the newer boot camp. Since we already did For the People, I think we're gonna start off with the second Smith and Wesson album. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they were known as Cocoa Brothers, but
Yeah, Rude Awakening.
yeah, I wanna talk about a few. Let me talk about a few Luda albums before we get to boot camp.
Barry White. Have we done Barry? No, we haven't done Barry White.
Barry White is coming because I got a few more. I got a good amount of Barry White albums now to start coverage on him. So, yeah, Barry White is coming. Sam said you haven't done Monkey Bars. Well, thank you. Thank you. All right. Shit.
Now they want y'all to do everything like y'all are
Exactly.
like
Right.
TV or something.
Right,
You got to
right.
go to this word, this word, this word.
Yeah, man.
That shit gonna take time to get through, man.
I'll never be satisfied.
Well, honestly,
If we ran out of,
go ahead.
I was gonna say if we ran out of stuff to discuss, nobody would watch us then. So this is great. It's good that we don't have some of these albums right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, yeah, that's why when we did the Jill Jones, the family, because no one
Right.
talked about those albums. It's like,
Yes.
but it's like when we want to educate y'all motherfuckers, y'all like, whoa, why don't y'all talk about pop? Why don't y'all talk about?
We did Teddy already. We did Teddy already.
We did a whole breakdown, but we
We
never
did the whole
did
breakdown, saying where
never
we
did
at.
a whole album review and shit. That's the thing.
Right. Well, whenever we ready, we can do it.
When it comes, it comes.
Yeah,
Right.
mind you,
They want everything in 1 week, bro. It's like it can't happen.
Mind you, nice and smooth
Yeah.
breakdown is gonna be in 2 weeks.
Who talks about nice and smooth? So
And after that, we're gonna do Soundgarden. After
Soundgarden, look at that. Okay.
Yeah, after Soundgarden, it's gonna be an R&B group, and I want to keep my mouth shut on that because this might cause some controversy, but I don't give a fuck. Hell, the surprise review. Y'all not gonna guess the surprise review we gonna do. Y'all not gonna guess that shit.
It's a surprise. I don't even know what it is.
I wouldn't mind another trash review because I do want to laugh my ass off. This shit would be funny.
Well, we already got the Jay-Z R. Kelly. That's gonna be the next trash review.
Oh no, that's not a trash review.
Oh Jesus Christ!
But I honestly, I've been kind of scared to re-listen to that album because when I first heard that album, I had a nervous breakdown, literally.
He said a nervous breakdown.
I don't
want to put you in
a negative thoughts.
Hey,
oh my God.
Hey, they had to put you in. They had to put you in the psychiatric ward to make you think like, what the fuck is these niggas doing? Like, they had to do that. Where'd you be in a straight jacket and shit?
Man.
Oh yeah, did y'all see the Prince live vinyl coming out? The little box set?
Yeah. I heard that they're gonna finally release a Camille album, which honestly, and this is my honest opinion, as a Prince fan, I've heard the Camille album, and it's mostly just the high-pitched girl tracks from Sign of the Times, plus a few 2 unreleased tracks and shit like that. And like I said, I've heard it all, so it's not really anything groundbreaking for me because I got the Sign of the Times and the Black Album too, so it is what it is. But you know, these Prince fans and shit like that, they're like, oh my God, I never knew he had an album called Camille. Well, what do you think Sign of the Times originated from?
Right. Because
originally that was supposed to be
I wouldn't mind hearing something from like Dirty Mind or something.
Like
thank you. Or something.
Thank you. Niggas forget about Dirty Mind and shit.
And they're re-releasing the Gold Experience with like a different album cover.
Really?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the US promo copy with it didn't have like no album cover. It was just like a blank album cover. They re-releasing it
or at least for the 35th anniversary, like or at least for the 35th year anniversary, like reissue like Sheila E's like self-titled from '87, but put Paradise Gardens on there because that track should have been on the fucking album. And put it on color vinyl too, motherfuckers, because we know how y'all begin when y'all re-release, you know, these classic albums and stuff. So you know that'd be good for like the 35th year anniversary and stuff.
Yeah, MOP is. I know people have been asking me MOP. Yeah, MOP is coming. I'm gonna get at least 2 more albums. At least 2 more albums from them before I start.
Yeah, they re-releasing the Gold Experience with like a different album cover.
Hey, did you get those? Did you get those tracking numbers I sent you, Reg?
Oh, you sent them to me? Oh shit. Hold on. You sent them my email, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I could have sworn I sent you the news.
I ain't gonna tell you what I sent you though, but you know.
I don't think I got them. Can you send it to me again, please?
Okay, I'll resend it to you.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, I got him. Appreciate it, bro.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you are.
Man, yeah, but yeah, just send it to everything to the Princeton Lane address now and shit.
Yeah, I was like, man, I ain't know your new address and stuff. I was like, man, shit, damn.
Yeah, I could have sworn I sent it to you, but it's all good. Because even if it's already delivered, it's not like I can go back to the old address and go get my shit. That's what I did with the Lost Boys album and shit too. I was like, nah, fuck that shit. I've been waiting all these years.
You went back to your old address?
Hell yeah, nigga. Like, what are they gonna do? Get mad at me because they're my own fucking mail? What the fuck are they gonna do?
Oh shit! They could have took your mail.
And I wish those motherfuckers did and shit. It's you.
White folks are gonna be like, who is these fucking Jamaicans on this album cover? Who is this dude?
It's USPS, right? Eric.
Yeah, USPS.
All right, appreciate it. Yeah, y'all tell me what y'all for.
How you working?
Because I know what I'm going to get tried. I think I know what I'm going to get tried.
Thoughts on RL? Are we really
I
going
already
in,
got
boy?
try something, so
I don't. I don't have no thoughts on
Coming
RL. Listen,
tomorrow.
RL is a great singer. We're not going there about next. We probably won't even discuss their album.
Well, honestly, I'm tired of hearing talking about next.
They're only doing that because they know what happened.
Who?
What? RL from Next.
I'm sick and tired. Y'all always bringing up next.
I don't know the
Why?
fuck it is.
They haven't been relevant in like 20-something years. So I don't understand why people bring it up.
Next, my ass.
Won't be no unsung episode on those niggas then. So
Hey,
on to the next one.
Unsung. That's the thing.
Reg,
There wasn't unsung episode.
have you know a guy named Boney James?
Yeah.
I mentioned that before.
Oh well, my bad. Shit.
Used to be in the time, like like during the pandemonium era.
Yeah.
Have you heard his albums? Are you familiar with his stuff?
I heard one of his albums and shit a while back ago.
Okay.
He's dope.
You want to discuss him? Should we discuss him one day so we could shed light on his contributions to the time and as a solo artist?
Text me his name and I'll let you know the date.
Okay. Boney James.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna test you one more album for the week after next too. I'm gonna put a TBA because motherfuckers gonna get mad at me when I talk about this fucking album. I don't give a fuck.
Favorite album cover.
It won't be the first. It won't be the first time that niggas got mad at you for doing certain shit.
Niggas always get mad at me and shit. I don't give a flying fuck.
They usually get mad at him for the unsung reviews.
Yo, niggas always get mad at me for that.
Yo,
like, nigga, how can you not like me, my music and shit when you weren't even an original member? Okay,
Lord.
Damn.
Hey, you know what that motherfucker said, right?
What he said?
He's talking about the reason why he didn't hit me back up because he had to get away from social media and shit like that. I'm just like,
what?
Get away from social media?
Y'all been away from music for like 20-something years. What do you?
All right, get away from talking about motherfuckers lying about me and shit. I'm just like, whatever, motherfucker.
But that's what he told me. He said Unsung was lying on him, and that's why I wanted him to come on the show. I'm like, yo, if they're lying on you, then come on the show and state your business. State your beef with them because he's saying that there's other shit that people don't know about.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
We gotta get him on here, Reg. We gotta get him on.
Probably in his feelings because I said I didn't like the fucking music and shit. Like,
we gotta get him on here.
Yeah.
Like you know how much reckless shit I said to these motherfucking artists over the years and shit. Hell, some of my favorite rappers, Jay-Z. I said a lot of stupid shit about Jay-Z.
I say one thing to RL back and forth, and then people remember that somehow. I'm like, why? It's not like I was lying because they ain't dropped shit in like 20-something years.
Remember that shit more than the fucking music. That's the thing.
They had one great album. Like, come on.
I don't even call it a great album. It's more like a shit. Like it. See,
I never heard it, so I can't get my opinion on it.
It's always in the quiet taste for me and shit like that. It's just Jesus Christ, man. To me, R&B in the 90s was from 1990 to 96. Those are my years and shit. Anything else, I just stick to neo soul.
Favorite album cover that caused controversy?
Jimi Hendrix, Electric Ladyland, the original cover, where it had all them naked ladies and shit.
Oh yeah, with the titties and shit. Man, that shit fire as fuck. Oh, Cool G Rap, Live and Let Die with the fucking FBI agents hanging up like slaves and shit. That shit was fire as fuck too.
I forgot about that.
Honestly, if you ask me, that was the album that kind of killed Cold Chillin'. If you ask me, because they lost the distribution because of that fucking other album and stuff too.
We seen worse shit than that. If there would have been some niggas, they would have been like, let's put this out. But some white folks hanging, like, we got to stop these niggas. Who they think they are?
Shit, because mind you, they didn't really drop singles from that album until like 1 year later and shit. That's a crazy thing.
Right.
That's the last Cool G Rap and DJ Polo vinyl I need, and my collection will be complete. So
Say less. I know what I'm gonna get Eric and shit. Say less. Say motherfucking less. All right. You say you want that on vinyl?
Jay-Z always blocking somebody. He don't even
Yeah,
got his entire discography for YouTube. I can't even listen to the fucking Dynasty album on YouTube.
right.
But I can listen to every fucking Nas album all the time. But I can't listen to Jigga Man.
Facts.
Nigga, I didn't like 444 anyway. Now do somebody, nigga. Fuck you.
I didn't like that either.
I stopped at the certain Jay-Z albums. I can't even tell you the
Same.
last Jay-Z album I really listened to. I listened to more of his older shit, in my opinion. You know,
Same.
so
Same. He dropped
I
a
like
lot
the
of crap.
Dynasty album. Yeah, I like the Dynasty album better than some of his later albums. I'm like, you
He,
didn't do nothing
I
with
agree.
this.
He dropped
I
some
wish he
crap,
could,
and people won't say that though.
I wish he could do a tour off. I wish he could do like a reunion tour off that compilation album. This should be fire too.
Just
Right.
just to let y'all know, once it get close to midnight, I want to stop so I can listen to this Kendrick album and shit. So I'm chilling right now.
He dropped a lot of crap. Blueprint 3 was trash. Don't like Magna Carta. Don't like 444. I don't know how people sit
That
up
fucking
and be like, "Oh, that's a
that
classic. That's
that
a classic."
that fucking Carter's album. Like, I'm like, what
Trash.
is this, man?
And
You have to say rapping now?
we were supposed to do the album review for that too.
That's a trash review right there. Y'all can do that.
Yeah, I didn't like that album.
I don't know if I would call it trash.
Reg liked it. I didn't care.
I didn't say I liked it. I just
You
said
don't
I
like
don't
it?
know if I would call it trash. But
What if it's not trash? What is it?
stay tuned. Damn.
Is it a good album? Because if it's not good, that means it's trash.
Stay tuned. Sure, we can talk about this next month if you want.
I'm not in a hurry to talk about it.
There's a stay tuned album. We just gonna put it as that. We're gonna categorize it as that.
I'm not in a hurry to talk about it.
It's like stay fucking tuned and shit.
Y'all good on me about liking China Doll, but shit, Red's like the Carter's album, so we're just gonna leave it at that, you know.
Nigga, I got the whole fucking vinyl of China Doll and shit, nigga.
Oh my god.
I do too, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, shit.
And I got Broken Silence, motherfucker. So
Y'all got that on vinyl? God.
Nigga, we did a whole fucking review.
I don't even remember that, man. Like, damn.
Like,
yeah, you did
how
a
much was it for
review.
y'all?
Completed. Like I
How
said,
much did it cost? How much did it cost on vinyl?
It was literally like $5.
Wow.
I can get that, but I can't get the Notorious K.A.M. on fucking.
That
No,
shit should've been
I
a
got that
penny.
in my collection. I mean, fucking hardcore. I want hardcore.
That shit should have been a penny for
I
you,
just think
Reg.
of hardcore, man. I'm good on the
The
hardcore.
dude that saw you in the
Hey,
store, you should have been like,
Hardcore and
"Yo,
La
this is
Bella
free."
Mafia. That's the only thing you need for Lil Kim. Hardcore
Right.
and La Bella Mafia.
That's it.
See, I gotta listen to La Bella Mafia. I've never heard La Bella Mafia. I keep
That's
telling myself I want to
A
listen to it.
lot
but I'm
better than
scared.
that Notorious K.I.M. album.
Way better, dog. Way
Yeah.
better, dog. Anything after that, I ain't fucking with.
Yeah, it's right. He spent $5 for that. That should have been free for you.
Hey, knee boy. Hey, knee boy.
Hey,
$5 for
Hey,
China Doll?
ain't nothing free in these record stores.
Yeah.
Hey, man, come on now.
Shit. That is
Okay,
a
knee boy,
steal.
stop, man. Come on now. You spent $5 too many. Chill out, sir.
Oh man.
Shit, I wish I could have bought that Kumo D book for $5 fucking for all the shit he was saying in that book.
Right? Which Foxy Brown song is underrated? Nothing from China Doll, I can tell you that.
Man, good.
You gotta go to like
man.
Broken Silence. Broken Silence got some
yeah,
underrated
you-
joints.
You know what? I'm gonna.
I like Brooklyn Dunn. I like Brooklyn Dunn Diva too. I gotta re-listen to
was
that
dope.
too.
That was dope.
I'm gonna go with Dog and the Fox with DMX.
Oh
I'm
God!
sorry.
Of course you would pick that.
I'm
Of
sorry.
course.
I'm sorry. I
Of
gotta
course
be
you would
honest.
pick that.
I'm
That
sorry.
should have been on
sorry.
DMX album.
Man, come on
instead,
now, man.
What you want
They
me to
got
do?
some
I'm
heat on the
sorry.
album, man. You done heard worse female albums than that.
What you want me to do? I'm sorry.
No, I have not. I
China
have
Doll
not.
is a classic compared to some of these
What?
female albums now.
Oh my God!
Have you seen the
Well,
Cola
that's
Ray album?
Bobby
Have you seen the Cola Ray album cover? Like that's a stick figure bending over this shit. Like, come on now.
Oh, shit.
She wasn't doing that on that Double XL album cover on the Double XL freestyle and shit. Now she's bending over like she a porn star and shit.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, they finna run trains on her and shit. She's going through the process.
Yo, what the hell?
How you gonna go from being a tomboy for bending over doing porn star
I would
positions
say
and shit?
Any Doja Cat album right now over China Doll. Doja Cat albums are better than China Doll. I will take any Doja Cat album right now. Planet Her. I will take her first album.
Planet Her was trash.
Planet Her
trash,
was better than China Doll. I will take any Doja Cat album right now over China Doll.
I don't know, man. I'll take Planet Earth. No, fuck. I'll take Hot Pink. You
Hot
can
Pink
keep
was dope.
Planet
Yeah,
Earth. Yeah,
Hot Pink
she
over China
disappoint.
Doll right now.
She disappointed me, man.
You
I
disappointed?
ain't saying. I ain't. What? Yeah. Nah. It's two different styles, two different personalities and shit. You know. But I get what you're saying, though, brother.
Yes.
See, we
would
can
say
have
her album.
we can have conversations like this instead of just niggas just throwing
Yeah.
motherfuckers under the bus and stuff. You know. So
Yeah. No, I'm not throwing
we
you
ain't,
under
we
the
ain't
bus. I'm just,
yeah, you good. We ain't gonna agree on everything though, but you know how it is.
I'm just surprised that people got China Doll on vinyl. That's all. You know.
Yeah, female artists do porn right now, covers and shit, or their OnlyFans. She got her OnlyFans now.
She do?
I ain't
Doja
paying
Cat?
those $20 to see Cola Ray shake her ass and
Oh,
her vertebrae and shit. I ain't gonna do all that.
wow.
Yeah, man.
Like I can watch Pornhub for
You
free. What's up?
you see, you can go on X videos for free and look at porn. Like, come on now.
Right.
Right.
Nigga, don't forget about your shit, nigga. Like,
That's a white folks website. Nobody will use that shit.
like niggas still pay to watch porn and shit. Like, fuck
Right.
Yeah, shit.
niggas still
Y'all
pay to
niggas still, niggas still got yearly subscriptions to browsers and shit. Like, come on now, porn free now, sir.
That's like niggas paying for cable and shit.
Right? Jesus Christ.
Y'all niggas still pay to watch. What is this? The fucking 90s and shit, nigga?
Okay.
Niggas still got AOL dial connections and shit in
Right.
that room and stuff. So
DSL dial up and shit.
Nee boy, you crazy, Shaker Bones. That's all I see shaky. She don't got no ass.
Right? Somebody said.
Hey,
it was
did y'all?
Myth-
Hey, I wanted to bring this up, but did y'all hear about this dude Benzino getting caught talking to one of these Transformers out here on some Bobby Valentino type shit? Did y'all hear about that?
Nah,
I don't even pay attention to that motherfucker.
I don't.
Like that.
He's still around, Benzino? I thought he died.
I thought he was doing porn himself.
He's still here.
Yeah, he talking to he on that Young Buck shit. He talking to these Transformers and shit. You know.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
What kind of name is Benzino anyway?
He wanted something that rhymed with Gambino, so he picked Benzino. Crazy.
I'm tired of you niggas picking all these mafia names. Y'all ain't Italian. This is why I got on Irv Gotti about. I'm surprised his family didn't, pull up on Irv Gotti and ask for that money. Like, don't be using my fucking father's name, nigga, with your record label unless you're gonna be running that money.
Right.
Like, if y'all want to use somebody else's name, y'all should not be doing that stuff. Because a lot of these dudes will pull up on you and actually put some respect on their name. You need to come up with something different. All you Negroes be out here trying to use these mafioso names, knowing damn well the Italians don't fuck with niggas most of the time.
Right.
We calling you all types of Mulians and shit. Like, you know better than that.
That's pretty much the whole mafioso rap culture and shit, yo.
Right. So do you like Avril Lavigne? I like Avril Lavigne. Her early shit.
Yeah, she's cool. She's still built like a teenager, even though she's almost like 40 or something, though. She's cool.
That's going to be Ariana. That's going to be Ariana when she's 40.
Y'all can have that shit.
I hope she get a little thicker before she get that age, though, because I don't see how Big Sean was hitting that. I'm like, damn, I need something to squeeze on. But he was with Jhené Aiko, though, but her ass was flat too, though. So
Yeah.
Give me Kelly Clarkson any day.
Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mentioned one white girl.
Kelly Clarkson.
Shit.
Okay. She look like a school mom now, but okay. It's all good.
Hey, school moms need this dick. School moms need this dick too.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I'm saying music wise.
Oh, music wise? Oh.
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay. Oh, yeah, my bad.
I only know like one of her songs. That's about it.
Yeah.
If I don't hear it, I don't remember shit from her, so I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what homegirl looks like. shit.
I think she's having Bobby Brown on her show tomorrow. Actually,
Don't forget, yo.
huh?
Oh wow,
Yeah, she
that's
having
a
like I
lot.
think he's talking about his upcoming that shit he's doing on life. Is it Lifetime? It's coming on. You got like some like reality show
Oh
coming
yeah,
on. Yeah,
the documentary that no one
um,
asked for.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lifetime?
yeah,
Really, Bobby? Lifetime?
yep.
The
You got
channel
a
for over abused white women who drink
you
too
got
much?
a you got a reality show coming on.
I used to hate when my fucking mom used to watch that shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, man, you look at Lifetime? Like, damn.
A&E, whatever. It's still channels I don't watch.
He's just doing it because Jenna had a documentary and shit.
Yeah, yeah. He needs the money,
Guess some royalty checks ain't coming in like they used to.
right?
I'm debating if I went to Eastern shit.
You damn right, Janet Jackson can get it anytime. Diana Ross can too.
Yeah,
I don't know about her hair though, but she done got a little thicker though. She done got a little like bigger in the face though. But I still get her.
right. Thoughts on the cop who committed suicide after breaking out inmate? I saw that on the news. I could kill less. They white.
Yeah, these white folks crazy. Don't got nothing to do
Yeah,
with black folks.
yeah. I don't care about that.
I don't give a fuck about the police, so why would I?
I think she was dating the inmate or some shit, and she broke him out of jail.
They was fucking each other and shit. You know how it is when one of these old
Yeah,
white bitches be getting dick down and stuff.
right. End up killing herself, and then they caught the prisoner.
Jesus Christ. Huh.
Favorite Caucasian female singer.
I think we just talked.
We mentioned that earlier.
We literally.
Reg already said what his favorite singer was. Yeah.
You late, sir.
Where
There's
was
so
you,
many
Lonnie?
to go
Where
around.
was you at?
Some of
Hey,
them age
pay
well and some
attention.
of them age like spoiled milk. I mean, take your choice, man. Hey, man, I'm just saying, shit.
Man.
I mean, look at Vivica Ace Fox face. She got craters and dimples all in her face. You don't see me talking about her.
Hey, yo, what was that shit she said
Talking
about
that shit about Kevin Samuels, bitch. You know better. You was out here licking 50 Cent's ass. You got this
Right?
adrenaline talking about Kevin Samuels and shit.
Oh my god. Shit.
Damn. It's like black women are more
That's why she in love
happier
with.
than this. I never seen shit like this. Like all these black women just so happy and nigga dead and shit. Like, come on.
What he do to her?
Like, god damn, this is just some petty ass bullshit. I'm gonna stay on for like another 10 minutes.
Who you got tomorrow? Bucks. It's about Boston. Boston blew that game. They should have won that shit. You can't blow a 16-point lead against Milwaukee.
How did
Definitely,
you
they blew that game. I think Milwaukee gonna take it out though.
get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Oh, bitch, now you fucking got it.
Favorite era hip hop 90s. Giannis been a beast though, but Boston blew that game. That was their game to win, and they let them come back. So I got Milwaukee closing it out.
I still can't believe my friend just died. Yo, shit.
You going to the funeral?
I mean, I really don't know because, like, for one, I don't really have that much connection to a family like that. And she changed the number plenty of times too.
Boston can beat Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's any team that can beat Milwaukee, it's Boston. But they blew that last game. So you can't blow a 16-point lead like that. I do agree, Sam. 80s hip hop is underrated. It's not mentioned and discussed enough.
Yeah, you ask these kids 80s hip hop, they look at you like you smoking crack or something. They don't know
They don't know
anything
it or they don't
past.
like
They
it.
don't know anything past 1996. You know, they think hip hop
Mm-hmm.
started in 1996
Yep.
when Tupac All Eyes on Me came out and shit. And they can't even name 5 songs off the fucking album, but they be talking about it.
Right. Yeah. And I've seen teenagers online on social media that literally buy Run DMC on vinyl and be like, "This is whack." Like, what? But you think Little Uzi Vert is
Compared to
dope?
what these garbage ass niggas is saying now, you niggas out here wearing jeans
Yeah.
with holes in them for $500. You out here sagging your
Right.
pants. You out here doing unnecessary stuff. And you got the nerve to compare yourself to the greats like Run DMC, Beastie
Yeah.
Boys, Roxanne Sante, like
Mm.
dudes of that caliber. Like,
They
man,
don't
get out of here.
they don't want to hear it. They feel like those are old rappers, but a lot of the old rappers they like now are in their 40s. Kendrick is in his 40s. So is Drake. So is Freddie Gibbs. A lot of the rappers they like now, Pusha T, they not in their 20s.
Hey, question.
You know, they feel to realize that. Yeah.
Do you guys follow this Instagrammer called Fantastic Hip Hop underscore?
Yep, I follow him.
I don't even be on
What he do?
Instagram. I don't even know who that is.
Honestly, sometimes his opinions be on some crazy
What he,
shit.
yeah, that's why I don't look at them. I just bypass it. Because you're
You
not the
having
only
them
person
gully
to tell me
boys.
that about him.
You having
Uh,
them gully
He's
boys
one of those
funnies and
like
shit.
like culture vulture fucking sites that he's one of them cats. Everything Big Sean drop is great, and I don't
yeah,
even deal with people like that. You can tell he's young. He's a youngin.
yeah, because
Yeah.
some he
It
was
don't
talking
matter,
about
Moon.
multiple.
So my whole point was a lot of the MCs that this generation like, they're not in their 20s. Kendrick is not in his 20s no more. He's married with kids. So is J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? Freddie Gibbs is not in his 20s. Neither is Drake. That was my whole issue. That was my whole point. None of these cats are in
Yeah.
their 20s no more. So the same people that's saying, "Oh, Run DMC is whack and they old," a lot of the motherfuckers that y'all listen to are in their 30s and 40s.
Making my way.
34 is not 20. Okay, he's in his 30s now. He's married with kids.
These kids don't know the
So
difference. They don't see themselves growing up being an old
they don't
motherfucker
know the
and
difference.
rocking in the shit with the kids and
Right.
stuff. You know, they don't know the difference between
You know what I'm
real
saying?
music and shit smelling like trash, you know.
They they love Jay-Z. How old you think Jay-Z is? Jay-Z not 20. You okay? Like he has like 4 kids.
Yeah.
He's married to
We,
Beyonce. He's not a young nigga no
we
more.
could tell we could definitely tell the difference between old Jay Z and new Jay Z. Like it's a difference, you
Right.
know. I don't know
Exactly.
why a lot of you fucking
Exactly.
kids be thinking that Jay Z just is Almighty God that can't do nothing wrong. Like he fucking Roman Reigns. Like he just the final boss off of a fucking Street Fighter video game or something. Like
Right. Right.
he done been beat numerous times. Like everybody's not perfect
Fact.
in hip hop, you know. Everybody got their strengths and their weaknesses. Like you just can't be putting these niggas on a tier level and stuff. He's good. He's legendary though, but it's a lot more legendary, you know, artists who are all genres of music. You know, so
Griselda. Everybody on Griselda is in their 30s, yo. Westside Gun and Conway is not some new niggas. They've been doing it for a minute. Benny. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I can name 5 artists that's in their 20s and they like some of the best lyrically. I don't even think there's 5 right now.
yeah, it's only a couple diamonds in the rough. Half of these niggas are lumps of coal and shit. You know, Everybody
Golden
ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna just say that. A lot of
Golden
you
State
niggas
was
gonna be
bored,
left
man.
behind. No, you good.
Golden State was bored, me boy. They waiting to get back home to take care of Memphis. They ain't afraid of Memphis. Corday might be the only one. He might be the only one. You can't name 10 artists right now that's in their 20 they lyrically dope because there's none.
It's but they just going under the radar. You know, they don't want to get
You can
caught
name
up in
10.
RICO charges and shit. So
You can name 10 artists
yeah.
right now. You can give me 10 artists right now that's in their 20s and they dope lyrically.
Half of these niggas look like they 40 in the face, so you might be right about that too.
No, I'm talking about
Sipping
legit
all
on
that
their
lean with them
20s.
Jolly Ranchers and shit.
I'm talking about legit in their 20s that's on the same level as a Kendrick or J. Cole or Black Thought. Joey Badass ain't he dope, but he ain't on that level. He not on
Yeah.
that level of Black Thought.
It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real difficult to do for all the trash niggas be smelling. So it just
Yeah.
depends. Like it's different. It's different sectors in hip hop now that do so many different things. Though it's gonna be real
That's your
hard to do.
homework tonight, yo. That's your homework tonight. Give me 10 legit 20-year-old artists right now that's just as dope as a Kendrick or J. Cole. Nems, I don't even think Nems is not in his 20s. I don't even think he's in his
What the fuck is
20s.
that?
I'm using back to my core.
Jack Harlow whack, not
Uh,
Jack Harlow. I don't think Nems is in his 20s, Sam.
Jack Harlow's trash.
Nah, not Jack Harlow.
I never
Cor-
listened to him to give my opinion on the dude. So
Corday might be the only one. Corday might be the only one. And Joey Badass.
everybody
They
do
might be the
something
only
different,
ones.
specialize in different things though. So it's gonna be trash everywhere, and there's gonna be solid rappers everywhere, and there's gonna be great rappers everywhere.
Give
Like
me give me
in
10,
my
10,
opinion, if I
10,
can,
20 right now that's legitly on the same lyrical level as a Kendrick or J. Cole. You're not gonna find it. I see maybe three. Joey Badass, Corday, Vince Staples. I'm not a huge Vince Staples fan. I know that's Reg likes him more than me, but that's only three.
I don't know him like that. I ain't never listened to him, so
Well,
this is
Vince
why I be
Staples,
like when y'all be doing these lists and stuff. I don't be putting like certain artists and stuff on my list because I never listened to them before. So
right.
my shit be way different. Like when y'all was doing the album reviews and stuff, I would have
Mhm.
had like way different albums like ranked up and stuff. So that shit like hella hard to do because when you look through my mind and you look through other people's mind, throughout hip hop, especially album wise, they'll put some in anything. So it's just crazy.
Sam
A lot
said,
of
Sam
these white
said,
niggas, a lot of these white niggas sound better than some of these niggas out now. So it's levels to everything. You might not like the dude, but he do what he do. So
Sam
you got
said
a
Nipsey.
following or something.
Sam said Nipsey Hustle. That's a good one, Sam. Even though he's dead, that's a good one.
I don't give a fuck how old you is, as long as you doing something different and you're actually saying something.
But my whole thing was that's the whole irony of it. They sit up there and be like, "Oh, Run DMC is some old niggas," but
Mhm.
you like Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs is in his fucking 30s. He's not no 20-year-old. You like Black Thought.
Half
Black
of
Thought
these
been around.
dudes, half of these dudes wouldn't even survive in that era anyway. If they
Black
half
Black
of these
Thought,
dudes wouldn't
Black
even
Thought,
survive in that era like
Black
that, let
people
alone
love Black
talking
Thought.
about
How long
music.
y'all think Black Thought been around? He's been around for a long fucking time. He's not in his 20s. That was my
They
whole
don't know
point.
no difference.
You know what I'm saying? Boy said Nipsey was
They
30
don't,
when he
they
died.
don't know the they don't know the years that these dudes has put. These niggas was sucking their mama's titties when motherfuckers were getting A-Town stumped back in the early 2000s. So a lot of these fucking millennials and shit don't know the difference between good music or even solid
It,
music.
it
They
ain't
just know what trash is.
we are the only genre that limits our own selves by this age thing. Oh well, Jay-Z's too old
Yeah,
now. He's like 50 years old. He can't do
everybody don't
music no
do
more.
that. Do
Rock
you
music
see
can
rock? Do you see rock? You don't do that. Kiss like almost 70 some years old
exactly.
and still doing world
Rolling
tours. You
Stone,
ain't saying
how
nothing
old of
about
them?
that.
How old of them? And they still touring and they grandfathers.
You got fucking Smokey Robinson on stage salsa dancing. He's fucking 80 something. Why y'all ain't
Exactly.
saying nothing about that?
Exactly. Willie Nelson is still doing music. And how old is Willie Nelson?
Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson still smoking weed and still doing
Right.
his thing, man, in the country music genre. But you
Right.
motherfuckers want to get so butthurt about dudes being older in hip hop. A lot of you niggas ain't gonna make it. A
Yep.
lot of you niggas ain't gonna have no
A lot of
music
you
in the
cats ain't gonna
Library of
make it.
Congress. A lot of you niggas ain't gonna even be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. A lot of you dudes ain't gonna
Right.
make it, man.
They
There's only
not.
gonna be a certain
They're
amount
gonna
of dudes that gonna make it.
they're gonna
You
either
think
go off to
you think it
jail.
you think it's bad now? A lot of you niggas ain't even gonna get nominated for shit like that, let alone even amongst your peers. So a lot of you
Facts.
dudes just be talking shit out of the sides of y'all necks when it comes to a good amount of these older rappers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
They posing for the gram though. Oh look, I got Run DMC vinyl, but I don't like these niggas. So why you got it?
Nigga can't name three songs off the damn album, nigga. You don't know nothing about no King of Rock. It's like that. You don't know nothing about My Adidas. You don't know shit
Thank you.
about those fucking songs.
Nope.
Only thing you know about Adidas, their shoes. You don't know nothing about the style and the persona and the swag that they had. A lot of you niggas couldn't even come up with stuff like that. See, back in the day, in Tribe's era, you had to be different. You couldn't just come on stage and be the same nigga dressing up just like him. Niggas would get on stage and beat your ass. You couldn't be like the next man. You had to be different.
Now they all look alike. They all wear the same shit.
You motherfuckers are Shane Song characters. I can't tell the difference between a lot of you niggas, man. You was some
Indeed.
Shane Song ass shape shifted motherfuckers. And y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself to be talking about y'all running shit. This era is the greatest era of all time. You niggas, most of y'all are just a flash in the pan. If I could Thanos snap
No,
my
that wasn't
fingers right now, and 85% of you niggas would be gone.
that wasn't a question, Ronnie. I just said Willie Nelson is old and he's still doing music, and they don't put a age limit on country music, but they do on rap.
See,
That should
they
have to
definitely don't
change,
do
yo.
that they don't do that in jazz music. They don't do that in
Yep.
electronic music. They don't do that in any type of music you want to think except hip hop. They don't even do that in R&B. And some of these R&B motherfuckers are hella garbage now.
Damn, I didn't know Willie
Nigga,
West was 89. Shit.
I ain't even know Louis Farrakhan was
He
almost
old.
90. I'm like, damn.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm actually about to end this off now and shit like that. Gotta
All
save
right.
up my hours and stuff. But few announcements this Saturday. Of course, y'all can watch us in the versus reaction and shit like that. Stay tuned on that. Really can't wait to talk about that. This Sunday, expect a review on the Kendrick album and stuff like that. If it's a double review, if it's double album, then we're just gonna do a review by itself. But if it's like a single album, that might be a double review with Untitled Unmastered. But yeah, man, I'm definitely can't wait to talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Also, definitely stay tuned to a lot this week. Fuck a lot of good shit. You know what I'm saying? We got the P Funk Dot's discography breakdown coming in June, which I didn't forget, but I'm gonna send you the list later on tonight and whatnot. Yeah, man. What else? What else? I think that's pretty much it. Top five Lawrence Fishburne performances for next week too. I'm gonna double check with Ashley, see when that is and stuff like when she's free. And she's gonna send me her work schedule. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got going through this whole fucking week and shit. Nothing really major. I may do another video, pre-record another video later, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me see how I'm feeling. But yeah, man. Anything else I want to say before we get out or what?
Nope.
All right. Eric, thank you so much for stopping by as usual.
Oh,
Um,
you welcome in anytime, brother.
Ariana Grande's Physicians. If y'all a fan of Ariana Grande, make sure y'all get this album or whatnot. Yeah,
And no
man.
bootlegging neither, motherfucker. Support the artist.
Right? No bootleg.
Yeah, man. And I will see y'all later. Peace.
Yeah. Peace, Eric.
Yeah.
Peace out.
All right, peace, homie.